now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's our boy, Coach Malachi in the building. And we back. True Media Podcast. We back up in this BI, man. True Media Podcast. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. True Media Podcast. Y'all know what time and TI is, man. It is what it is. You know, another day. You know, we got another day today, man. I did see the arrivals. You know, I saw all the fighters, pretty much, not all the fighters, but most of the fighters arrived to the ring. Saw Benavidez, in yard. Saw, what else did I see? I saw the earlier guys, saw Sam Noakes, saw my main man Abdullah Mason, and we saw Bam and Martinez, and I did get a chance to see Brian Norman and Devin Haney. You know what I mean? So, as I said before, that's the fight that we, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm listening to these dudes. Hold on. Let me make sure I sound. Let me make sure I'm good, because I don't know how I sound. Okay, I think I sound good. If I don't sound good, y'all let me know. But I'm listening to, matter of fact, let me check the speed test. See what the internet speed like. Okay, my up speed looking good. My download, my MBPs. I'm 336.8. That's excellent. MBPs on the download on the internet is excellent. 336.8. Let's see what the MBPs on the upload is. On the upload, we 297.5. You know what I mean? It says your internet connection is very fast. Let's give the internet a round of applause. Give the internet a round of applause. Shit. Let's get the internet a round of applause, man. You know what I mean? I have my VPN block on. I use Surfshark. I use a VPN. Where we at? I use a VPN called Surfshark. That's SURF. Surf, like surfboard. And it'll show that I'm broadcasting anywhere on the planet. Yeah, but I'm saying anywhere on the planet or anywhere in the United States. You know what I mean? You know how it is. Yeah, man. But sometimes I gotta restart the computer, because sometimes it be the internet blocker. It be blocking everything sometimes. If you know what I mean, it's like the Secret Service on the internet. Don't worry about it, dog. We got your back, dog. You know what I mean? Like if you have digital ops, you know what I mean? You might want to get you some digital security with Surfshark VPN protector.
True.
Might want to do that. I got digital ops. I got sent ever since I got Surfshark, for my VPN, I haven't received any more gun emojis. I haven't received any more drop the addies. And nobody told me they got shooters, because Surfshark, the VPN, they blocked all that out. All my digital ops, we got rid of them.
True.
Just want to throw that out there. Matter of fact, hold on. Trying to see what's up. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let me see. Wait, I got to mark down my food I ate today for lunch. I don't know. I guess 1/8 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I got an app. I have an app where I keep track of all of my calories and stuff. You know what I mean? I keep track of all of my calories, what I'm eating and stuff like that. So, and how much water I drink. I make sure I drink 64 ounces of water. Actually, my daughter's the one that motivated me to do this. And now I'm kind of like addicted to it. So I keep track of everything. When I'm walking, I try to get, Stairmaster to make sure I hit my watch, set it, all that. You know what I mean? So anyways, because I went to the gym earlier. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. G5 in his BI. Salute. Shout out to everybody that's on Boxing with Coach Malachi. You know what I mean? We have over 1,500 subscribers. Thanks to Summer and Green Eyes P. You know what I mean? They did the thought thizzle. I'm gonna be working real hard on that channel as well. Everything I upload on True Media will be uploaded to Boxing with Coach Malachi. I'm doing the SEO on it and everything. The thing is, what a lot of people don't understand when this content stuff is, you got to make sure you have good thumbnails. You have to make sure that your SEO and your keyword research is on point when it comes to these words. And a lot of stuff that I use to help me is I use a lot of paid tools. And I can tell the ones who use paid tools versus who don't use them. And now some people, they don't have to use them because they just they came in at the right time, and they built up enough audience to where they can drop anything and they'll still do their numbers. You know what I mean? But me, when I came in the game, I had to learn what certain apps were and how can I use these apps in order to help me and all of that stuff there. And now these apps have become an everyday part of my life. A lot of tools I use, everything I use is paid. Like a lot of AI tools I use, all of them is paid. I pay a service every month, so anyways, yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Miss Black Panther, Sha Cool Hands in his BI. Izzy Romaine, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Borsetto. Borsetto, what's going on, brother? Daniel and this bitch, Tony Montana, Clinton. We got No Bands. Who else we have? Green Eyes P. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm trying to see, you know what I mean? So what it say, Chris Lay say, ask that VPN to sponsor you, coach, and get that is for free, my G. Yeah, you know what I need? I need to do that. I need to reach out to him. Look here, baby boy. I'm the baddest thing in the game. I ain't being arrogant or cocky. It is what it is. Just giving myself props. You know what I mean? Because I've been taking the back seat to everybody for a long time. I always sit back and deflect. I do a lot of deflecting, like, well, I ain't really all that. What's the name? Them is good. They better, this and that, this and that. I ain't deflecting no more. You know what I mean? Nigga, I'm the shit. True. Yeah, hey, you know what I mean? I've been deflecting for years, turn it down, somebody else say something, I'll be like, nah, man, it ain't like that. Brush it off, you know what I mean? Man, fuck all that. Just trying to be, trying to be meek and humble. Man, fuck all that shit, man. Anyways, shout out to Big John Doe. Big John Doe, what's up, man? Shout out to Big Mason. Big Mason in his BI, man. Flint, Michigan is here. Debbie MS say checking in, coach. I appreciate that. You good now. You don't check in. Debbie MS over there on the other channel, he don't check in. You did good, baby boy. I'm proud of you. You did good. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You covered for the rest of the week. True. Hey, Debbie MS. Hey, check this out. That's how these motherfuckers be talking. Yeah, you don't check in. You did a good thing. Shout out to New Country. Country, what's up? Yeah, you don't check in. You don't did a good thing, dog. You checked in. That's good. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm like, man, y'all, man, what the fuck I look like checking in with? You got to check it for what? For what? You ain't collecting none of the taxes in the city. You ain't building roads or building schools for the children. You ain't doing nothing. You're not even a contributor in your society in the city that you grow up in. But you telling me to check in, nigga, for what? You ain't got no power. You are a powerless mofo. You ain't got no power. None. You get what I'm saying? Now, you got a power to harm your own people, but that's about it. When the white folks come, what you gonna do? You gonna do like the rest of them niggas. You gonna be like Big U, going to jail, volunteer, turning yourself in. And that's some shit. Big U, big as that nigga is, and as feared as he was on the street and all that stuff there, at the end of the day, he turned himself into the white man voluntarily. With no gangster shit. Well, no, yeah, nigga, I'm Big U. Better ask somebody about me. Remember that movie Friday? Yeah. Remember that dude Tiny Liston, the actor? Yeah. That came from my hood, South Central? Yeah. Yeah. Remember he played a character called Deebo? Yeah. He based that character on me. It was the shit that I was doing in the street. Yeah, but guess what? Your ass volunteered to the white man, and you about 55, you about 56 years old. You ain't never getting out. You finna die in this bitch. So what good did it do you? True. Somebody, and guess what? And your lady gonna move on. She gonna move on. She gonna have to. Life goes on, fam. You did? Anyways. Wayne he say Deebo finna knock Brian Norman out. Hey, wait. Hey, fam. Hey, boy. Oh, I'm like, God damn. I say, damn, boy, goddamn Deebo Dev found some Deebo Dev. I'm like, bro, hey, wait, check this out. I don't know whether I'm like, damn, could Bill Haney say, yeah, man, he in trouble. I don't know. He say Brian Norman in trouble. So I don't know what Bill Haney, is he pump faking? Or is he like pump faking doing the 52 fake out? Or he really believe, or they really playing on, nah, we finna stop this nigga beat Norman. Like, I'm trying to tell you, man, because what you do, this is what it is, right? I'm finna tell y'all some real shit. There's several ways to skin a cat. And I told Bill, I told him, I say, look, you telling me about all these tools. If you train with Mike McCallum, we have not seen a Mike McCallum-like performance from Devin Haney. I've never, and throughout his career, never. I mean, he does his best to try to mimic Floyd Money Mayweather, not Pretty Boy Floyd. You ain't never seen a Pretty Boy Floyd performance from Devin Haney. Never. Out of his 32 fights, you have never seen a Pretty Boy Floyd performance. There's a difference between Pretty Boy Floyd and Money Mayweather. So I told Bill, he was like, no, well, for the Jose Ramirez fight, we displayed the sweet science. I said, Bill, that wasn't the sweet science. So everybody know that, except Devin Haney fans. Everybody know that except Devin Haney fans. Let them tell it. No, but when Shakur did that, when Shakur did the same thing, when he fought Edwin De Los Santos, them same Devin Haney fans said Shakur Stevenson was running. That's what they said. And Shakur Stevenson outlanded Edwin De Los Santos. It wasn't by a lot, but they didn't. Neither one threw a lot of punches, but landed a lot of punches. But he outlanded them. But the same Devin Haney fans said Shakur Stevenson ran. Them the same fan that said he displayed the sweet science against Jose Ramirez. You can't make this shit up. To this day. Facts. Can't make this shit up. Yeah, can't make this shit up. I'm dead ass. Dead ass. Can't make it up. I ain't got but a GED, and I figured that shit out. You did? So anyway. Let's get into the show. Devin Haney explains why he's looking to test Brian Norman's chin. He said, I won't be hard to find. I'm going to be right there. And I want to believe that. I swear, everything about power, I want to believe that. I say, shit, boy, nigga, the way Deebo Dev talking, boy. And I'm like, I wonder if by me talking so much shit about Deebo Dev, have I hyped up the Haneys? Have I hyped up Bill and the trainers and stuff? Because they listen to the show. And I'm like, damn, boy, Coach Malachi saying that shit with so much conviction. Deebo Dev in 5. And I told him, I said, look, you can if you're going to be Deebo, you got to be Deebo. What is Deebo known for? Deebo is known for intimidation. Deebo is known for striking fear in other people's hearts. Deebo is known for taking shit. But in order for him to take something, he establishes fear and intimidation in the beginning. That is what allows him to be able to take other people's things. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I told him. Look, man, look, okay, my nigga, if you're going to do this, you know what I'm saying? You got to be that now. You got to be that. So the way Dollar Bill is talking, they're going to be that Saturday. He said, Coach, did you see Abdullah Mason's handstand? No, I ain't see it. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So maybe we would get that Mike McCallum-like style from Deebo. Because when you see, this is the thing, right? And I get what's out there. According to the Haney side, Norman is nothing but a puncher. He can punch. He ain't got no experience. He ain't fought nobody. He can't go the distance. I'm hearing now that, he ain't never been 12 rounds, which he haven't. So Devin Haney get him into those deep waters, he'll gas out. I would listen to I would listen to somebody. I forgot I was listening to, but they was talking about CJ Goodfellas. Shout out to CJ. I would listen to what CJ was saying. He was talking about how Brian Norman got tired in the Centillion fight and all that stuff there, and he can't afford to get tired like that. At the end to Devin Haney. There's only one flaw in that. The level of physicality that Centillion brought to that fight and the level of physicality to what Brian Norman brought to that fight, styles make fights. So from a physicality standpoint, that fight was very, very brutal. Both of those guys took some good shots from each other, and eventually Centillion got broken. So when you talk about fatigue, you can't forget the style of fight that was. That was a level of physicality that Centillion brought to that fight, which made it like that. And every fighter gets tired. There's not one fighter that don't get fatigued. Not one. And especially when you got to have a fight like that. Devin Haney gets fatigued. We saw it in the Ryan Garcia fight. We saw it in the Lomachenko fight. We saw it in the Ryan Garcia Lomachenko. We even saw it in the Jose Ramirez fight. At the end, towards the end of the fight, with Devin Haney, he got a little tired because he was moving a lot. Then he ended up ducking his head down and grabbing Ramirez and tying him up and stuff like that. So everybody gets fatigued. There's no such thing as a fighter not getting tired. It's how the fighter performs, his conditioning and training, and how he performs when he gets in those later rounds tells you how he's able to fight through it. Is he going to lose his form? Is he going to lose his technique? But yeah, man, but the level of physicality that was brought in that fight was a total different story. Is Deebo Devin Haney going to bring that type of physicality? According to Bill Haney, what they saying, hey, man, they going to bring it. He going to test Brian Norman's chin. Well, in order to do that, he got to be a stepper. So they're looking at this fight as though Brian Norman is just a power puncher. No footwork, no experience, no jab, not athletic, nothing. That's it. That's what they saying. So, if that's the case, if he's just a power puncher, then there's a couple of ways he can go about doing this. He can do the running man, the way he did with Jose Ramirez, or he can hold his ground in the middle of the ring. The power puncher, if Brian Norman is just like I say, inexperienced, don't have a jab, no footwork, clumsy power puncher or whatever, then you can hold him in the middle of the ring. If Devin Haney has received or gained enough power from his training regimen with the Snickety Snack program, if he has enough power, then he can hold that man in the center of the ring, very similar to what he did to Regis Prograis. Only problem with that is Brian Norman's not Regis Prograis. He's not short like Regis Prograis, and he don't have short arms. Because I watched that Regis Prograis fight. Regis Prograis was throwing jabs, and he was like a half a foot away. Couldn't reach Devin Haney. He didn't have the arm reach. I think Regis Prograis had like a 58 or 59-inch arm reach. Short. You get what I'm saying? It was real short. So, so if he can keep him right there, if he can keep Brian Norman right there, got to have enough pop to keep him right there, he can beat him like that. Devin can beat him like that. If he got enough pop, I'm going to keep him right here and then have Brian Norman perform the way the Regis Prograis did. So that's what I'm hoping that Deebo Devin Haney do. I'm hoping he fight that type of style. If he fight that type of style, we're going to have a hell of a fight. If he fight that type of style, I can guarantee it don't go 12 rounds. Like if I was a betting man, if he fight like that, nah, this fight ain't going 12. Somebody getting knocked out. Whether Deebo Dev is gonna get strength from his new training regimen, and now he's at 147. If he gets some newfound strength somewhere that he's never had at this weight division, and he fight like that, he can potentially stop Brian Norman. I'm not saying he will stop him. Brian Norman ain't never been stopped, and Devin Haney ain't never been stopped. So again, I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe they got some power pellets or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Victor Conte passed away, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm anxious to see this shit. I swear to God, I am. In a recent interview with Ring Magazine, Deebo Devin Haney revealed his strategy to beat Brian Norman Jr. on November the 22nd. And I heard the post ring walk interviews that Devin Haney gave and Bill Haney gave and the Norman team. I heard all that, right? Haney says, and I quote, "I'm going to handicap Brian Norman Jr. and I'm going to make it look easy." That's what he said. "I'm looking to make a statement against Norman. He's going to see that I'm levels above him, and I'm looking to test Norman's chin to see if he can take my punch. Brian Norman has been dropped before, so we know that he can be knocked down." This is what Deebo Devin Haney said. When the fight starts, this is what he said, "When the fight starts, I won't be hard to find," end quote. I'm going to be right there. True, true, true. Deebo Dev talking like a Deebo. That's what he said. Shout out to the lovely goddess. Lord have mercy. Miss Black Panther and this bitch. Shout out to Freddie Chapman. What's happening? Freddie say all the talk is almost over. Yes, sir. I totally agree. All the talk is almost over. I want to see if Deebo gonna do what he say he gonna do, and I want to see if Brian Norman gonna do what he say he gonna do. Somebody lying. Somebody is lying. That's all I know. Somebody lying. We're gonna find out Saturday. There's a lie in it somewhere. And we're going to find out the truth Saturday night. So Deebo Dev says, when the fight starts, I won't be hard to find. Deebo Devin Haney is standing on business for this fight. He's looking to make a statement, according to his words. Let the fans know, and he let the fans know that he's not chinny and that he can take a punch. Because he's going to get hit. Both fighters are going to get hit. It's how each fighter responds when they get hit. It's going to tell the story. You get what I'm saying? Deebo Dev said that he won't be hard to find and all that stuff there, meaning that he's not going to make this fight, meaning that he's going to make this fight exciting. He won't run like he did against Jose Ramirez. He's, according to Deebo Dev, he not doing the here come the hammer. He ain't doing that. Hammer time. We're leaving hammer time in Oakland. We're leaving hammer time in Oakland, right? This is why I am so excited about this matchup. We will finally get to see all of these tools in the warehouse Devin Haney has at his disposal, according to what his father told me in the interview that we did in Miami. True, true, true. Do you get what I'm saying? In other news, Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes, Ben Rodriguez and Fernando Martinez, David Benavidez and Anthony Yard make up the rest of the card, right? However, there is no excitement for the other fights on the card the way there is with Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney. Why? Because the other fighters have, they really don't have that personality like that, what David Benavidez do, but they didn't do a good job promoting, selling their fight, bro. They didn't do a good job in selling their fight. Like, Brian Norman been talking for 4 months since this fight was signed, 4 or 5 months, right? Bill Haney went in hiding. He stopped talking. Well, he was talking a little bit, but then he stopped. Him and B got in an argument on the internet. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on about the gloves, trying to get the gloves changed from 8 ounces to 10 ounces. There's a whole lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on. right? But Saturday's here. And I'm not gonna lie, I like what I'm hearing from Devin. His fans say that, hey man, Devin got still. Listen. I want to see the Devin Haney that fought Regis Prograis. I want to see that Devin Haney. The Devin Haney that fought Lomachenko when he went on the inside. I want to see that Devin Haney. That's the Devin Haney I want to see. That's the one. That's the one right there. That one right there, the Devin Haney that fought George Kambosos, the second fight, and George Kambosos is a C-class fighter. Like literally. He beat Mickey Bay. He's a C-class fighter. But I want to see that Devin Haney. Yeah. That's the one I want to see. I want to see the Deebo. I want to see what you got on my 40, homie. I want to see set up punk before I knock your ass out. I want to see, you know what I mean? That's what I want to see. So I'm going to say this. When you're fighting a guy who has no footwork, only have power, clumsy, no jab, he ain't got nothing but power, like a Deontay Wilder, you push him back and you put him on the back foot. That's what Tyson Fury did to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was a power puncher. The only problem is Brian Norman is not Deontay Wilder. Brian Norman, y'all say he ain't got no footwork, you're going to find out Saturday. Y'all say he ain't got no jab, you're going to find out Saturday. Whatever y'all say, y'all going to find out Saturday. But when you're fighting, because the way they talking like he Wilder. Oh, he just a power puncher, that's it. He can only knock people out that's in front of him. That's what they say. Okay, cool, that's standing for him. Okay, cool. But when you're fighting a guy like that, the way they are describing him, you know what I mean, the Devin Haney YouTube channels, I ain't got to say their names, stuff like that. Well, all you got to do is take it to him. You take it to a guy like that and you push him back. And you bring a level of physicality to him. That's what Tyson Fury did to the power puncher Deontay Wilder. He was very physical with him, leaned on him, put his weight on him, hitting him with going to the body, up, all that stuff. That he pretty much like imposed his physical will on him. Right? I think about, let's see. I'm trying to think about just the modern era, just this era right here. Or, matter of fact, I remember what that fight was. What that fight was, what the dude name? Because I don't want to go too far back. Sergey Kovalev. Sergey Kovalev was known as the Crusher, this and that, yada yada, punching power and all that stuff there. When he fought Andre Ward took it to him. First fight and the second fight. And so there's a saying like Mike Tyson, same thing, right? It's a saying that, when you fighting a guy that's a power puncher or, you out bully the bully or you out physical the other guy, you know what I mean? You push him back because he can't, he got to be able to plant his feet to hit them power shots. So if I'm able to push him back, he ain't going to be able to land them power shots like that. And I'm going to be taking it to him. I'm hoping, praying, wishing that we get that version of, I ain't never seen that version of Devin Haney. I'm hoping we get that. As I said, I seen it with Loma, but Loma's a little small guy. We seen that going on the inside, going to the body and stuff like that, taking risk. And by him doing that, Loma was able to counter the hell out of him and stuff like that in that fight. And then George Kambosos, the second fight. I think Devin did try to get the knockout with George Kambosos in that second fight. That's what it looked like to me. The first fight was probably one of the worst. That first fight with George Kambosos and Devin Haney was probably one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life. It kind of reminded me a lot of, I'd say for a championship fight. This ain't no knock on Devin Haney. He did what he had to do. He won the fight. But I'm like, bro, it was because he kept shooting the jab and then he'll duck his head out to the right. Then when Kambosos get too close, he'll tie him up and grab him, right? It was one of those type of fights. Devin Haney clearly won, but it was the way he did it, right? So from what they're saying, he's going to do something totally different against a flat-footed power puncher who don't have a jab, not athletic, no ring IQ, and no experience. I'm hoping that's it. Hoping that's it. Anyways, this fight has excitement. Why? Why it have excitement? Because the other fighters don't have the personality to sell and bring awareness to their fights. I like Bam. I like Abdullah. I like Benavidez, all that stuff there. But they don't know how to bring excitement to their fights. They some good fighters. Bam, one of my favorite fighters. Abdullah Mason, love him. Love Dave Benavidez. But you know, when it comes to the marketing game, when it comes to selling yourself, you being the product to the audience, nobody does it better than Bill Haney, and nobody does it better than Brian Norman Sr. Nobody. Not in boxing that I know of. Nobody. They don't do it. And then when I watch Brian Norman Jr., how he conduct himself in the interviews, he bodying these interviews. He speaks very clear, very concise. He has that Southern drawl about himself. You know, he a country boy. He speak very country, Southern drawl. I'm a country boy from Florida. In the South, we country. Simple as that. So, you know, when you hear one country nigga, you hear them all, right? Yeah, he killing these interviews. Like his level of maturity. And for him to be 24 years old is amazing. I'm like, man, his dad did a great job on him. His dad did a really, really great job on him. Really like, all of these fathers, all of these fathers, all of these fathers, man, they're doing a great job. Bernard Hackett, Valiant Mason, Abdullah Mason dad, Bill Haney, Brian Norman, them the only ones I know, the dads I have a relationship with like that. So, I don't say if there's other dads that I might have had on the show, y'all please let me know. You know what I mean? Mama Holyfield is a boxing mom, so I ain't counting her. You know what I mean? But y'all know what it is. Yeah, man, I ain't know. Hey, Bishop Bullwinkle, what's happening? What's happening, fam? Anyways. As the leader of the Deebo Devin 5 committee and campaign, I approve this message. I approve what Devin Haney is saying. He said he's going to test that boy chin. Deebo Dev, test that boy chin, man. Test that boy chin, Deebo. Deebo Dev, step the beat on him and test that chin. See what he got. Come, Deebo. Who? Deebo.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? What you got on my 40, homie?
Hey, man. Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you are in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY, Booksy. Look up Foster's Barbershop. Book an appointment. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you. You will receive a 10% discount. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida. West, y'all. 33607. You get what I'm saying? Just let them know that I sent you. You will receive a 10% discount. This is a high-end barbershop. You know what I mean? So a lot of celebrities go to this barbershop. So let everybody know. Let them know that I sent you. You can receive a 10% discount. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. Foster's Barbershop. Yeah. Yeah, man, Foster's Barbershop, man. It is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. If you are in the city of Tampa and your ass going to jail anytime soon, or you about that life, you like to commit crimes, or you ain't paid your child support, you driving with a suspended license, you missed a court date, you know what I mean? It is what it is. If you're going through any of that, get in contact with my people at IT Bells Bonds. Sitting in any kind of jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date, don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT Bail Bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. That's right, goddammit. When freedom on the line, line, call IT. You might need them. You damn sure might need them now. You know what I mean? Some of you niggas are living risky out there. You might need them. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Yes, sir. Yeah, let me see what's where that interview at, right? Where that interview? I'm trying to find that interview with Deebo Dev. Deebo Dev. 1, 2, Deebo's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, get a crucifix. 7, 8, better stay up late. Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, this what it is. Boy, this what it is, boy. It's here now, boy. It's here. Matter of fact, let me pull my notes out. I got my notes. I have my receipts. I have my notes because I timestamped this interview right here. I timestamped this one. Let's see. We're going to go to the 3-minute mark. We're going to go to the 3-minute mark right here. Start off at the 3-minute mark because that's when he asked him that question. Let me see. Ask him that right there. We're going to go to the 3-minute mark. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all know what time it TI is, man. It is what it is. Before we get the show started, we want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, all right with the AK. Shout out to AB.
Turn around. Yeah.
Hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is, boy. It is what it is. Ooh, I'm trying to tell you, boy, that twistity, boy. I'm starting to feel the twistity right now. I got the twistity. I got my Blame Bill Haney shirt on. I'll be wearing the other one. I'm gonna be wearing the other Blame Bill Haney shirt. Saturday. I got my Blame Bill Haney shirt on. You know what I mean? We got to blame Bill for everything. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. A lot of y'all, man, you got to know how to collectivize. And I believe in the collectivization of the game. You dig?
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
All right, let's see what Deebo got to say. Let's like this video. Let's see what Deebo got to say. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education. Education purposes only. You dig?
Obviously, we know what Brian Norman brings to the table. Power punching. He's coming off a 3 knockout streak.
And see, and listen, when they talk about Brian Norman, they just say he'll power puncher. That's it. We're gonna find out.
You've seen him in person. There's a little pushing and shoving, a little feeling out process. You told him, listen, muscle don't win you fights. That power ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So talk to me about when it is fight night, what you're looking at to try to.
Hey, it's funny, right? Because he did tell him, he say, Brian Norman never said anything about muscles. Devin Haney said it. Yeah, you got muscles, but muscles don't win fights. But then when I spoke to Bill Haney, Bill said, yeah, they say Brian Norman got muscles. I said, Bill, they didn't say that. You said that. That came from y'all. He said, yeah, whatever. So since Brian Norman got muscles, we went and got us some muscles. That's what Bill Haney said. I'm dead ass serious. That's what he told me. That's what he said. All right. So the same muscles that don't win fights, he went and got them some. Okay.
Without giving out game plan, what you're trying to expose a little bit in Brian Norman.
Yeah, no, I mean, he definitely has, weaknesses and he has, strengths. I look to handicap him, of his strengths and, bring out his weaknesses. And that it's as simple as that. I'm here to show him that I'm just, levels above him and that, he's never been on this level before. And, he's never beaten nobody on this level before. And he won't.
Great point. You are by far, in my opinion, the best.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I've heard this before. They said the same thing about Terrence Crawford. You ain't never been on this level before. You ain't fought nobody. You ain't never beat nobody on this level before. They said that prior to the Errol Spence fights. After the Errol Spence fight, they moved the goalposts. They said that, Spence had Cadillac surgery. He was coming out of the car accident. But the fight before that, y'all was saying he was an eye collector and he breaking ribs and eyes. You know what I mean? That's what they were saying, right? Then we saw it again with Canelo. Oh, but you fought nobody. You ain't never fought on this level before. yeah, those guys you beat, we don't know who they is. We never heard of them. Who are them? And, you know, you beat Spence, but Spence was coming out of a car accident, and that really don't count. I've heard this before. I heard this before. Just want to throw that out there. Let's continue.
Fighter he's ever faced. Do you think that level of experience you have, like you said, different levels, when it does come to fight night, co-main event, big stage, big name Devin Haney, do you think that's going to shake him a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna go in there. He's gonna do whatever he's gonna do, regardless. You know, but like I said, I'm just a different kind of fighter. You know, it's different at this level, and I'm here to show him that, you know, the guys that he's fought, you know, I've never heard of. I didn't know the, you know, the guy he fought his last fight. You know, he did what he did, not to take anything away from him. He did what he was supposed to do against a guy like that.
Nasty knockout, yeah.
He did what he was supposed to do against a guy like that. But, you know, he wasn't no Devin Haney.
When you see a knockout like that, like you said, you didn't even.
All right, we're going to go to the 5. Now, let's go to the 5-minute mark, because I have this stuff timestamped. Right, because he asked some question about knockout and all that stuff there. We're finna go to the 5-minute and 35-second mark, because this interview is like 16 minutes long. So let's go back right here.
I want to showcase, you know, everything in this fight.
Combination, but I'm seeing some power in camp. I'm seeing you turn some right hands over. Is there a statement to be made in this fight at 147?
Yeah, of course.
Hold on, let's go right here.
Speaking of the fight, man, I've been seeing some training come out, you know, and we know the Dream is known for that nasty jab, that footwork, being able to be elusive and still be there to land punches in combination. But I'm seeing some power in camp. I'm seeing you turn some right hands over. Is there a statement to be made in this fight at 147?
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm looking to show, you know, how much better I am at this weight class, how much stronger, how much more I can, how much better I can, you know, my punch resistance is, you know, at 147. I'm looking to show the best Devin Haney. I want to show my full arsenal. You know, I want to showcase, you know, everything in this fight. And I don't think that Brian has the best chin out there. We've seen him hurt multiple times. So, you know, I look to go in there and, you know, he's looking to test my chin. I'm looking to test his.
I was going to say, that's what he wants to.
Hold on. So Deebo Dev say Brian Norman ain't got the best chin out there. We don't see him get dropped, so we know it can happen. I'm looking to do that. He looking to test that chin. That's what Deebo said. Deebo said he gonna be the chin checker this come Saturday night. True. Shout out to Chassis T and the Goddess. Yeah, the chin checker, Deebo Dev. Let's continue.
Do too. He's talked about the left hook. You've seen it. Everybody's talked about it. He's got a nasty one, but I like that answer. You're saying we're going to flip the script. You know, you think you're the big power guy here. Obviously, we're going to do it within the reins of being a good boxer and showing off our technique. But I like this, Devin. I think that there's going to be a lot of people looking at that fight and saying, what Devin Haney are we going to get here? And because you can fight in so many different ways, I think that's a strength you have that people don't give you credit for, is you can win in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a very versatile fighter.
So Deebo Dev is a Swiss Army knife. A Swiss Army knife. You know, he got a whole lot of, you know what I mean? We can flip that one, we can flip that one. The Swiss Army, you see what I'm saying? Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife, Deebo Dev. He said he can win in many different ways. Brian Norman only has one way to win. That's okay.
I've got a lot of experience, and I look to show it on November 22nd.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back and hear that part again. I want to hear that part again. I want to make sure y'all. All right, so hold on. Hold on. Let's go to the 3-minute mark first. Let's go back.
What you're looking at to try to, without giving out game plan, what you're trying to expose a little bit in Brian Norman.
Yeah, no, I mean, he definitely has, you know, weaknesses, and he has, you know, strengths. You know, I look to handicap him, you know, of his strengths, and, you know.
So Deebo say he looking at handicap of his strengths.
Out his weaknesses, and it's as simple as that. You know, I'm here to show him that I'm just, you know, levels above him, and that you know, he's never been on this level before. And
levels above him, never been on this level before. Okay.
And you know, he's never beaten nobody on this level before, and he won't.
Great point. You are by far, in my opinion, the best fighter he's ever faced. Do you think that level of experience you have, like you said, different levels, when it does come to fight night, co-main event, big stage, big name Devin Haney, do you think that's going to shake him a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna go in there. He's gonna do whatever he's gonna do, regardless. You know, but like I said, I'm just a different kind of fighter. You know, it's different at this level, and
he's a different kind of fighter. It's different at this level. Okay.
And, I'm here to show him that, the guys that he's fought, I've never heard of. I didn't know that, the
Guys Brian Norman's fought, he's never heard of them, okay?
guy he fought his last fight, he did what he did, not to take anything away from him. He did what he was supposed to do against a guy like that.
Nasty knockout, yeah.
He did what he was supposed to do against a guy like that, but he wasn't no Devin Haney.
Okay, all right. He wasn't no Devin Haney. And I guess the guys that Devin Haney has fought wasn't no Brian Norman as well. So we got to say that.
Speaking of the fight, man, I've been seeing some training come out, and we know the Dream is known for that nasty jab, that footwork, being able to be elusive and still be there to land punches in combination. But I'm seeing some power in camp. I'm seeing you turn some right hands over. Is there a statement to be made in this fight?
So they talking about Deebo Dev's power. The power in the camp. You can't be a Deebo and don't have power. Can't be a Deebo without, there's no such thing as Deebo without power. You did?
147.
Yeah, of course.
Still be there to land punches in combination, but I'm seeing some power in camp. I'm seeing you turn some right hands over. Is there a statement to be made in this fight at 147?
Yeah, of course. I'm looking to show, how much better I am at this weight class, how much stronger, how much more I can, how much better I can, my punch resistance is, at 147. I'm looking to show the best Devin Haney. I want to show my full arsenal. I want to showcase, everything in this fight. And I don't think that Brian has the best chin out there.
Okay. He said he don't think Brian Norman has the best chin. So is Brian Norman chinny? We know. Sorry, but I'm eating grapes. We know that people said that Devin Haney is chinny. Is Brian Norman chinny? He has been knocked down before. Devin Haney said feel that that's something that he can exploit. Said, well, the dude ain't got the best chin in the world. I think that's part of what Bill told him. We can check that chin and you can drop him and get him out of there, Deebo. We'll see. Is Brian Norman chinny? It's a good question.
We've seen him hurt multiple times. So,
he said we've seen him hurt multiple times. Okay.
I like to go in there and, he's looking to test my chin. I'm looking to test his.
I was going to say, that's what he wants to do too. He's talked about the left hook. You've seen it. Everybody's talked about it. He's got a nasty one, but I like that answer. You're saying we're going to flip the script. You think you're the big power guy here. Obviously, we're going to do it within the reins of being a good boxer and showing off our technique. But I like this, Devin. I think that there's going to be a lot of people looking at that fight and saying, what Devin Haney are we going to get here? And because you can fight in so many different ways, I think that's a strength you have that people don't give you credit for, is you can win in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
That's those tools. See, when you can win in a lot of different ways, that's those tools that they got in the warehouse that he gonna pull out. Those are the tools that Bill Haney told me about. We got a lot of tools in the warehouse. So Deebo Dev is looking to bring the tools out. This one right here, we got the Phillips screwdriver, we got the flathead, we got the electric drill, we got the jigsaw, we got the monkey wrench, you know what I mean? We got the socket wrench. You get what I'm saying? We got the hammer jack, we got a regular hammer, we got MC hammer, we got a mallet, we got a whole lot of tools. You get what I'm saying? True. Whole lot of tools. Whole lot of tools.
I'm a very versatile fighter. Got a lot of experience, and I look to show it on November 22nd.
All right, let's go to the 12-minute mark. Cause the rest of that shit, there wasn't nothing to talk about. Let's go right here.
Try to put you in different positions on the back foot. Do you think that's how he's going to approach this?
Each other, and who's a better man?
Do you think though that he'll take some of the I don't want to say notes, but things that Jose Ramirez tried to do and walk you down and try to put you in different positions on the back foot? Do you think that's how he's going to approach this? Yeah,
I think he'll go in there and come and try to come forward and do the same thing that he's done in his past fights.
Yeah.
And I'll be there to meet him.
I want to give you.
I won't be hard for him to find.
Okay, so you heard Deebo Dev. Deebo say, I think he gonna try to come forward like he did in his previous fights, and you know what I mean. Try to step to me. And he said that I'm gonna be right there to meet him. I won't be hard to find, my nigga. Boy, Boy, when Deebo Dev said that, when he said, I'm going to check that chin, I'm going to test Brian Norman's chin, and he said, goddamn it, I'm going to be right there to meet him. That means, goddamn it, Deebo Dev finna hold his ground. Because if you're fighting a guy who you think has no footwork, just one-dimensional, just a power puncher, you hold your ground with him. That's what Andre Ward do. Andre Ward used to do that. He'll hold his ground against some type of dudes. Bernard Hopkins used to do that. I'm going to hold my ground right here. And then eventually he ended up pushing them back. You get what I'm saying? So is that the game plan Deebo going to play? Because if you're going to be Deebo, and then Deebo got newfound power. I don't know if he got a new snack pack. You know, that Sniggity Snacks. And I like Sniggity Snack. Not wrong with it. It's a legal supplement. It's legal. It's not illegal. But, you know, you got the Sniggity Snack. You know what I mean? And, you know, Deebo Dev, you know what I mean? Deebo Devin 5. Deebo Devin 5, anybody? Deebo say he going to be right there. He said he gonna check that boy chin. He said he gonna check that down South Georgia boy chin. We gonna test it. We gonna test that chin. We know he chinny. He been dropped before. We know that. And I'm gonna be right there. That's what Deebo said. So we might see that Mike McCallum style, or we might see a little bit of that Sugar Shane Mosley, because he didn't display the Sugar Shane. He didn't display the Sugar Shane style when he fought Jose Ramirez. But this might be the fight that when he bring out what he learned from Sugar. This might be the fight that what Deebo bring what he what he learned from Sugar. We might see a little bit of Zab in Sugar. We ain't gonna see Pretty Boy Floyd because he ain't never fought that Pretty Boy. Devin Haney don't know nothing about Pretty Boy Floyd. He probably know about Money Mayweather. I don't think he know nothing about Pretty Boy Floyd at all. You know what I mean? We ain't never seen him do a Pretty Boy Floyd type of performance to nobody, right? Anyways, or even that style, right? But that right there, I caught the Holy Ghost. I caught the Holy Ghost when I heard him say that. Deebo said, I'm gonna be right there. Ain't gonna be hard to find.
Ooh, okay. Talk that talk, Dev. I wanted to say this too. I went back and watched the Jose Ramirez performance, and granted, there wasn't a lot of punches thrown, but when there were moments where you countered off that back foot, you were catching him with some nasty stuff, man. And I was like,
this motherfucker lie. He said, see this what a nigga go to brown nose. Yeah, man, I watched that fight. And even though it wasn't that many punches thrown, but yeah, man, you when you let your hands go, you were catching it with some nasty stuff. Boy, hush. True. Hey, Octavia, boy, hush. Let's go back. Hey, see, these kind of interviews Devin Haney like to do. He like to be on Deebo. He like to be on these kind of podcast right here. Yeah, dog. Yeah, don't worry about it, dog. You don't worry about it. Yeah, he was catching with some things. You know what I mean? Hey, boy, hush.
Back foot, you were catching with some. Ooh, okay. Talk that talk. Jose Ramirez tried to do and walk you down and try to put you in different positions on the back foot. Do you think that's how he's going to approach this?
Yeah, I think he'll go in there and come and try to come forward and do the same thing that he's done in his past fights.
Yeah.
And I'll be there to meet him.
I did want to give you.
I won't be hard for him to find.
Ooh, okay. Talk that talk, Dev. I wanted to say this too. I went back and watched the Jose Ramirez performance, and granted, there wasn't a lot of punches thrown, but when there were moments where you countered off that back foot, you were catching him with some nasty stuff, man. And I was like, this didn't get looked at in real time the way I think it deserved. I was like, oh snap! When you sat down on punches, I saw some of that power come out. Then I can't wait.
Hey, you can don't worry about it. I'm gonna always do an interview with you. Don't worry about it. You good. Bro, like you can't make this up. This man is literally sitting here lying to Devin. Lying to him. Yeah, dog, you did. Now you did very seldom did that, you were moving and moving so goddamn much they could catch it. But when you did sit down on them shots, yeah, man, that was impressive. You don't get enough credit. You can't make this. Hey, Miss Lady T, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, fam.
Back foot. Do you think that's how he's going to approach this?
Yeah, I think he'll go in there and come and try to come forward and you know do the same thing that he's done in his past fights.
Yeah.
And I'll be there to meet him.
I did want to give you.
I won't be hard for him to find.
Ooh, okay. Talk, Dev. I wanted to say this too. I went back and watched the Jose Ramirez performance, and granted, there wasn't a lot of punches thrown, but when there were moments where you countered off that back foot, you were catching him with some nasty stuff, man. And I was like, this didn't get looked at in real time the way I think it deserved. I was like, oh snap. When you sat down on punches, I saw some of that power come out then. I can't wait for it at 47. But let's do this. He said, Devin Haney picks, because you're on a card full of champions.
He said, he didn't believe that shit. He didn't believe that shit. Hey, he didn't believe that shit. This was just glazing. He was just glazing at this point. He was just, yeah, dog, when you did let the man go, though, you did. Yeah, man, that shit, woo, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Boy, yeah, you was catching him with some that man. And then after the fight, check this out. I told Bill was on this show. He called the show. I said, Bill, man, the man was running, man. I don't even know why he ran from the dude, man. Hey, shout out to Mimi. Mimi, what's going on? I said, man, look, you ain't have to run from Jose Ramirez, man. Y'all get that man too much respect. Jose Ramirez wasn't no hell of a fighter. Even when he was in his prime, he wasn't elite. Hey, come on, fam. No, see what we did was, see, he said, you know what? Bill told me this. He said he had 36 minutes to figure it out. And he couldn't. You know, we displayed the sweet science. His trainer's Robert Garcia. Isn't his trainer named Robert Garcia? I said, yeah. Isn't Robert Garcia have trained multiple champions and was a Hall of Famer and all that stuff there? I said, yeah. Isn't he trainer of the year before? I said, yeah. He said, yeah. So you mean to tell me that someone with that training background pedigree couldn't teach his fighter how to cut the ring off? I said, yeah, Bill, I get all that. I get all that what you're saying. I get what you're saying, fam. But what I'm saying is you gave him too much respect. You gave him too much respect. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he was in there with motherfucking Hector Camacho or Tito Trinidad or nobody. You in there with Jose Ramirez. You know, he's two-time champion, but you know, he even in his prime, he ain't nowhere near on Devin Haney's level, according to what you're saying, right? So I was telling them that and all that stuff there, man. So you know. He was like, yeah, man, you know, well, he had 36 minutes. He had 36 minutes to solve the puzzle, and he couldn't. So he had 36 minutes. He had 36 minutes to figure it out, and he couldn't figure it out. So that ain't our fault. I said, okay, cool. It is what it is. Whatever you say, Bill. Whatever. You know, I had y'all winning the fight, but it is what it is. I said, Bill, there was times in that fight a whole minute went by, a minute and 20 seconds went by, not one punch was thrown. Well, that's Jose Ramirez's fault. You know, if he can't figure it out, he had 36 minutes. That's what he told me. I was like, man, bro. Hey, shout out to Damian Bennett. Damian Bennett, what's going on? Hey, this dude right here, I don't know who this dude name is. What is his name? Let's find out what his name is. Let's get his name.
It's called Night of Champions.
Hold on. Who this dude is? Brian. Oh, the Wade concept. So this is the Wade. His name, the Wade, huh? Yeah, boy. Yeah, look here, boy. See, hey, them the kind of interview. See, that's a fighter's dream right there. A fighter who like, yes, man, that's a fighter's dream. Yeah, I like him, dog. You the nigga I like right there. Yeah, cause you pointed out the good shit. You saw the skill. You see the skill. Hey, out there, Deebo say he finna check that chin. Deebo say he finna check that chin.
I'm Deebo. Who? Deebo.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? What you got on my 40, homie?
Hey, here come Deebo. Hey, man, I'm finna get ready to drop these phone lines in a minute, man, after these messages.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Funk K, and thank you for watching True Media Podcast with Coach Malachi. True Media Podcast. Did I say that right? Huh? Well, anyway, I got a question I want to ask. Why is it so hard for y'all just to simply hit that damn like button? Huh? Now, Coach Malachi get up every day entertaining y'all when he could really been going out there chilling with his family, eating some neck bone and rice or something like that. But instead, he chose to come up here to entertain y'all. And y'all ain't hitting the like button. Now go hit the like button. Why you ain't hit that like button, huh? Go hit that like button with your hard head cheese looking self. Coach Malachi doing a hell of a job. The least you can do is hit the like button, y'all.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. Dude say Jose Ramirez beat Maurice Hooker for the belts. Blair Carr beat Hooker. Yeah. But what I'm saying is there was still nothing elite about Jose Ramirez, is what I'm saying. Yeah, he beat Hooker, but who was Hooker? Maurice Hooker ain't no goddamn body. Just being honest with you. He's a good fighter, but he wasn't nothing elite about him. That's all. That's my whole point. And then Blair Carr beat Hooker. So yeah, you get what I'm saying? I mean, that's my whole point. Like, give me a prime Jose Ramirez. There's still nothing elite about him. He's not an elite fighter. He's always, you know what I mean? He's a good fighter, decent fighter, but flat-footed, you know what I mean? You know, he got heart, he gonna fight. Now, I like Jose Ramirez, but I'm just saying there's nothing elite about him, what I'm saying. So, hey, what you say? T-Mac say Wade had Devin stopping Ryan Garcia last year, by the way. Yeah, but see, what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying, you know. There's something that has to be said about a fighter that's a defensive fighter, right? And from a defensive standpoint, it has to be something about you from a ring IQ position. If you got this high ring IQ to where you know how to take away what that other guy's trying to do, irregardless of what. With the Ryan Garcia fight, the Haney's can say, well, look, the only reason you lost that because Ryan was on PEDs. Fine. You can watch that up like that. The Jose Ramirez fight, nah, we just showing that we can box, whatever. Fine. This fight, we gonna take it to Brian Norman. I'm not gonna be hard to find. He gonna find out that I'm stronger than he think, whatever. He's only a one-dimensional fighter. He only has power. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought on his level, A, B, C, and D. I'm gonna be right there. Now, this is, I finally get a chance to see what you learned from Mike McCallum. I finally get a chance to see what you learned from Sugar Shane Mosley. Now, as I said before, Devin Haney has trained with Mike McCallum. Devin Haney has trained with Sugar Shane Mosley. Devin Haney has trained with Zab Judah. Devin Haney has trained with Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Money Mayweather. Not Pretty Boy, but Money May. So he have those styles that he's learned from those master teachers and Hall of Famers, right? I call him Sugar May Judah because he can, it's like the fusion technique. He can fuse all those styles together into one. And like I told Brian Norman Sr., I said, look, man, you can be fighting 4 niggas in one. He said, what do you mean? That's what I told him in Vegas. When y'all remember what I told when I was bragging about Deebo Dev, I say Deebo Dev fought Lomachenko, he fought George Kambosos, which ain't nobody. George Kambosos, I still say George Kambosos ain't nobody. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. You know that. That's why people discredited Devin Haney for becoming undisputed. They're like, man, you beat George Kambosos. I ain't never even heard of no goddamn George Kambosos until when he fought Regis Prograis, till when he fought Teofimo. I ain't never even heard of him. Then I had to go back and look and see the fights he had. Then I finally saw who he fought. He fought Mickey Bay. He beat Mickey Bay, who is Devin Haney's current trainer. I said, then that motherfucker beat Mickey Bay after he beat him in Australia. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, so anyways. So I said he beat Jojo Diaz. You know, he beat Jorge Linares, Jose Ramirez. He fought Ryan Garcia, beat Gamboa, the Gamboa that Crawford knocked out in 2014. He, you know, and listen, Tank beat him too, and all that shit. They're like, man, that Gamboa been gone, right? Prime Gamboa was when Bud fought him. He ain't been that since, right? That was 11 years ago, right? So I'm telling them this here, right? Then I say he trained with Mike McCallum. He trained with Yoel and Zab Judah. He trained with Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Money Mayweather. He trained with Sugar Shane Mosley. And then Brian Norman was like, yeah, gumbo. I said, you got all those styles mixed into one. I say, if I was y'all, I will study Shane Mosley, study Floyd Money Mayweather, study Zab Judah, and study Mike McCallum. You got to study all 4 of those fighters in order to understand what you're going to get this Saturday, because you're going to get all 4 of those styles into one. Like on Dragon Ball Z, when Goku and Vegeta do the fusion technique, they're going to do the fusion technique. It's going to be the gumbo of all the styles. You get what I'm saying? So, that's what I told. So, hopefully they did that. I don't know if they did that or not. Hopefully they took that advice. Maybe they studied them. I don't know if they studied them or not. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I don't know if they studied them or not. Hey, shout out to the Martin. The Martin, what's going on? Shout out to the Martin, Oaktown. Hey, Martin, I wanted to come to Oakland, man, but the people telling me don't come to Oakland, man. They say Oakland. Hey, Martin, they say Oaktown. They say Oaktown, too. Oaktown look like a war zone. They say Oaktown look like a third world country, man. Is that true? Is that true, Martin? Because I want to come to the town. I want to come to the town and pop my collar, get some of that game, and bring it back to the Bay. Bring it back to the Bay where I'm at. But the people in the chat telling me don't go. They say, Coach, don't go. Coach, don't go, Coach. Coach, don't go. Don't go, Coach. They telling me not to come to the. Listen, Martin say it depends on where you go. I want to go where the pimps and players at. I'm trying to elevate my game. I already have game being from the Bay, Tampa Bay, but I'm trying to take my game to the next level. And I want to do the fusion technique. What Martin at? Let me pull Martin up. Martin, let me pull you up right quick. What Martin? Where you at, Martin? Yeah, see, Martin, I want to do the fusion technique. I want to fuse my game from the Bay with y'all game from the Bay Area, from Oakland. I want to combine it together, do the fusion technique, so I can be the ultimate Mac. You dig? He said, like every other city, he got this $1 million hole, he got a skid row. Okay, all right. Martin says it's okay for me to come. Long as I don't go to the worst. Hey, God is saying, keep your collar. He said, keep your collar in your hands and tell for Coach. Hey, God is, I don't need you hating now. I don't need you hating. What we got to do now, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to take the game to the next level. I'm trying to, Master Goku say, he say, no, don't come out here, Coach. Look here, I'm trying to take the game to the next level. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take it to the, I'm trying to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take it to the next level. Yeah. You dig? It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Listen, check this out. After the fight, I'm gonna probably call Bill. I'm gonna say, Bill, check this out, Bill. I want to go to the town, right? You know what I mean? So I'm finna get ready to go to the town. You know what I mean? Show me your old stopping ground. I'm gonna hit Bill up. Because I know, let me see, when he go back to Oakland, I'm trying to say, when he go back to Oakland. Yeah, when he go back to Oakland, I'm gonna say, nah, you know what? Because I know a couple of cats out there in Oakland, my damn self. I know a couple of cats out there. But I'm gonna holler at Bill. I'm gonna be like, hey, Bill, man, show me your old stomping ground, Bill. Show me where you got the gang from. What blocks you used to run. You get what I'm saying? And we listen. So I probably be with Bill Haney, and we probably have a camera, and he get to show me the spots. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? I was putting the game down over here. You see what I'm saying? Dev was born right here on the block. You dig? Devin Haney, you know, like whatever's in me is in him. Deebo Dev, he was born on the block. So the game is in him. You get what I'm saying? True. Yeah, I'll probably hit him up. I think I spoke to Bill about part of last week. Shout out to Jamie. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Oakland is like a post-apocalyptic town. So wait, hold on, fam. Are you talking about the bad part of town, fam? Are you talking about the hood? Are you talking about the entire city? Every city got a bad side and a good side. Are you talking about the entire city? So even the suburbs is bad? Like, are there any, do you get what I'm saying? Y'all talking like when I get to Oakland, it's gonna be zombies and people walking like this here and you know, like y'all talking like Oakland, like the return of the living dead or something. You get what I'm saying? Hey man, shout out to G5. Hey, He said Deebo Dev in 1, 2, 3, 4. Go get it in the field. Hey, shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, what is that? He said crazy. He said crazy how a guy that got dropped 5 times versus Ryan is talking about someone's shin. It's still Deebo. He said it's still Deebo in 5 by atrocious KO for me. Okay. Well, the Ryan fight don't count because the PEDs was the reason why Devin Haney got dropped. The PED was the reason why Devin Haney couldn't block the left hook. The PEDs was the reason why Devin Haney was not defensively sound, according to them. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to CJ from the 504. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, Devin said, I'm going to do what I want to do in the ring, and I can tell Brian what I want to do, and there's nothing he can do about it. Yeah, facts. He did say that. Hey, CJ, facts. He did say that. He said, I'm going to do what I want to do in the ring because I'm Deebo. And no matter, I can tell Brian Norman what I'm going to do, and there's nothing he can do about it. Okay. Shout out to Marquinhos. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Brian Norman Jr. been hurt before. Deebo only been hurt once. 5 times. No, he been hurt. He been hurt more than once. That Lomachenko fight, he got hurt. Jose Ramirez fight, he got hurt. He been hurt more than once. You know what I mean? And then of course, he been hurt more than once. But I get what you're saying. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Dropping that $2 super chat. Oh yeah, I read that one already. You talking about the town? It's like the apocalypse. Man, boy, y'all, boy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, you talking like the apocalypse. You get what I'm saying? The town. Hey, what you say? Hey. I want to see this shit, boy. Boy, I swear for God, boy. I say, damn, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Deebo talking like Clubber Lane.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get the bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Goddamn Deebo, nigga Deebo talking like Clubber Lane right now. Finna get ready to drop these phone lines right after we dedicate this song to Dr. Umar Johnson.
See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet Dr. Queen. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out from out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love, we're party about the night. See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet Dr. Queen. Talk to my nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out from out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love, we're party about the night. See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet Dr. Queen. Talk to my nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out from out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love, we're party about the night. See ya.
Yeah, man, Snow Bunny Love, man, the #1 hit song at the liquor store. Phone lines open, man, 530-494-9636. Y'all call the old boy, man. Look here, man, goddamn Deebo Dev, boy, nigga. Dale said he gonna steal. Dale said he finna check that boy. He finna check that boy Brian Norman chin, man. He said, yeah, we know he listen. We know he chinny. We know he chinny. He don't been dropped before. Guess what? We finna do it again. We finna do it to him. Step all on over that boy. Hey, what his trainer say? He said Deebo Dev go knock Brian Norman out. dog.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, man. I think we got a sample. I don't know why these motherfuckers. Hey, man, I don't know who doing this shit right here, dog. I don't know who doing this. But this ain't right. This ain't right here. This ain't right. Cause they making it seem like Deebo Dev ain't got no punching power right here. You know what I'm saying? Look how fast some hands is though. And he's sitting right there. He finna go to work. Deebo Dev finna go to work on B. Norman. He finna go to work on him. Look what he doing to the punching bag. And he finna go to work on B. Norman, Zell. Oh, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Shit, man, boy. I don't know. Well, these niggas wrong. They wrong, boy. They wrong. They ain't right. They ain't right about that. They wrong, dog. They wrong. Hold on, where you go? I gotta get the Deebo Dev training though, cause this is my guy. I love this dude right here. Like this dude right here, man. Like this dude right here, like fail. This dude right here, I don't know who this dude is. And the Ned, what's his name? Ned the Wino. But I like this dude.
Deebo finna knock Brian Norman out. Oh, look. That's him on the ground. He's walking over him.
Hey, I like that shit. Hey, I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. Hey, Carlos, what's your name? You calling from?
Martin from Jersey. What up, Coach?
Martin, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. Who's that guy that interviewed Devin Haney? Like, I never seen that dude before. Talking about. Yeah, I see you turning the right hand in training, and throwing a little power in the fight with Ramirez, which I mean, it must have been the part that I was sleeping, Coach. They actually saw some power in that fight. It must have been the part that I was like knocked out on the couch watching it. So, boy, like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you know the crazy part about it? You know the crazy part about it? He said it with a straight face.
Yeah, like just sitting there and straight lie. I know Devin Haney in the back of his mind had to say, man, he's lying to me right now.
Yeah.
And he's gassing me up right now. You know, he can't possibly believe that dude being honest. Like, that's impossible. For you to think that he was being honest with you, man. I'm like, man, what's up with this ass kissing that dude is doing over here, man? Coach. It's crazy. What's going on? Listen, Coach. Right now, there's a word in the boxing world that needs to be like canceled, and that's levels. The next dude that I hear talking about levels, this and that. Oh my God! But anyway, Coach, man, this is crazy. We need a little more. Even though he was like a little racist, you know, they say he was racist. I know. We need a little more Larry Merchant doing interviews out here, man, because these people doing interviews is not being honest, man.
Yeah, they interview cutting coochie. They cutting coochie. All right, salute, fella. Hey, he said, yeah, man, you know what I mean? When you let him go, shit, man, that was something else. I feel you don't get enough credit. You don't get the credit you deserve for the performance you put on in that fight. I was like, man, he told that man that shit with a straight face too. I was like, damn, he said it with a straight face. I was like, damn, I was like, you get what I'm saying? And he said that shit with a straight face, dog. That's what got me. I said, damn, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But I thought he was gonna be like, say psych or something like that. No, he said that shit with a straight face. Hey, yeah, the levels. Hey, look here, man. Y'all remember the Puerto Rican assassin when he told Hamza Shiraz, "There's levels to this. I'm levels above you. Look, I fought Canelo. I went 12 rounds with Canelo. You never fought on this level before. I'm your Canelo. No, I'm your Canelo." You get what I'm saying? He told Hamza Shiraz that same shit. Levels. Oh, okay, all right. Carla, what's the name you called from?
Hey, Coach.
What's the name you called from?
Michi.
Michi. Where you calling from?
College Park.
College Park. Talk to me.
Park. Yes. I think the word, the name Deebo Dev is like, it's equivalent to calling a goon in the hood the 6'8" and 350-pound Chinny. It's like reverse psychology. It's like, metaphorically speaking, like it's the opposite.
Listen, Michi, check this out. Deebo Dev in 5. Deebo, he got muscles now. He got a 6-pack.
Yeah.
He's strong. He's on the Sneedy snack program, which is nothing wrong with it. It's legit, but they got a special sauce for him. And right now, he's trained with Mike McCallum, trained with Zab Judah, trained with Money Mayweather, and he trained with Sugar Shane Mosley. So he got a gumbo of styles, and Brian Norman ain't seen that like that.
Damn. Yes, sir. Okay, Coach.
All right. She said, damn.
Okay.
She said, damn. She said, damn. Hey, shout out to Bruce Gas, Willie Subley. Hey, what's up? She said, damn, there's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope in this fight, man. You know what I mean? Like, Brian Norman don't stand a chance. There's no hope, fam. He ain't got the experience. Deebo there, he chinny. So, okay, so Brian Norman ain't got the experience. He chinny. He flat-footed. He ain't athletic. He ain't got no jab. He just, he chinny and he's a chinny power puncher. So yeah, we gonna take it to him. True. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. That's just basically the summarization of it. Brian Norman Jr. is a chinny power puncher. Put him, hey, shout out to Kiki. Kiki, what's going on? Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna say. Brian Norman Jr. is a chinny power puncher. That's it. Carla, what's the name you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This Herb from New York.
Herb from New York, talk to me.
What's up, bro? I'm a little under the weather, so I'm gonna make this kind of quick and shit though. I was just watching a media workout. I said, wow, I said, Coach is finding some news and I'm on the phone, Glenda. I'm on the phone. The wine off my liquor, so they cleaned them up, yo.
Oh,
cleaned them up.
You saw?
They got them. Yeah, they shaved them. They gave them a shave. They got them in a nice new clean snickety snack sweat hood, hat. He out there screaming Deebo again and shit, man. Deebo, I'm at the media workout. I'm like, wow.
I saw.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if Coach see. You seen it?
Yes, sir. I saw. Yeah, he was talking about some Deebo. He called David Deebo.
Yeah, they cleaned him up a little bit too, gave him the shave and all that. I'm like, oh shit. They're trying to get it together, man. Yeah, that's my call though, Coach, man. Enjoy the fight this weekend, my brother.
I hope you feel better, brother. Hey, shout out to Herb, man. New York, stand up. Hey, look at hey, shout out to Bishop Bullwinkle. Anthony, what's going on, man? Hey, look here, man. Yeah, he said, hey, boy, this nigga, you cannot tell me, bro, you cannot tell, but they don't find this nigga. They got this nigga straight out the mean streets of Oakland. They got him straight out the mean streets of, I like him. I don't know who he is. But they got him off the mean streets of Oakland. I like this dude right here. What thing about Bill now? He gonna keep some good hype men in his corner. Now he gonna do that.
Deebo finna knock Brian Norman out. Oh, look. That's him on the ground. We walking over him.
Hey, he said, hey, bro. I like him. I like him. Hey, Carter, what's the name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Rico from Naptown.
Man, Rico, Naptown, talk to me.
What's going down, man? I was watching the media workouts. Man, Brian Norman's footwork looks amazing, bro. I don't know. They talking about how he's flat-footed. He sits in the, you know what I'm saying? He sits in the stand. He was looking really good in the media workouts.
Man, Brian Norman is flat-footed and chinny, according to Deebo Devin Haney.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, it was looking a whole lot different in that media workout. I mean, I swear, he was looking really good. I don't know if it's just the workout, but boy, Devin Haney's gonna have some problems.
Hey, look. Deebo Dev said we levels above this boy. Brian Norman is a chinny power puncher. He flat-footed. He ain't never fought on his level. He ain't never went 12 rounds before. So we know he gets tired and he gonna gas out. And he ain't never went, you know what I mean? He ain't seen nothing like this here. He gotta listen. Hey, listen, hey, Rico, listen, Brian Norman got to get prepared for Mike McCallum / Zab Judah / Sugar Shane Mosley / Floyd Money Mayweather. He got to get prepared to fight all of those styles wrapped into one. Is he ready for that, my brother? Is he ready for that?
Man, we gonna see. Saturday is about to be here in a couple of days. We got 2 more days. We'll see, man. That's my call, coach.
I said Rico downtown. Hey, nigga around this bitch. Niggas like the Transformers. When the Transformers, there was some Transformers I used to like called the Constructicons. And when the Constructicons come together, they put all their styles together. They form a big robot called Devastator. You get what I'm saying? Constructicons transform into Devastator, and they came together. And they came together and transformed the Devastator. You get what I'm saying? So when you put all those styles together, you know what I mean? Hey, hold on, wait. I figured it out. Carla, hold on. I figured it out. I was wondering why all of a sudden Bill Haney is named Devin Haney Deebo. It's kind of like the demise of Devin Haney, and now you got Deebo. So what I realized, remember when I interviewed Bill and he said that, Devin Haney got a whole lot of tools in the toolbox that he haven't used yet, whole lot of tools in the warehouse. I realized if he bring the styles together, he become a Deebo. If it's just like the Transformers, if you take the 5 robots and you put them together, the Constructicons, the aerial bots come together, form big robot. Voltron, the 5 lions coming together to form Voltron. You got Deebo Devin Haney, his style that he got from Floyd. Well, no, he ain't got a Floyd, but his style. And you got Floyd Money Mayweather, his style. Then you got Sugar Shane Mosley, his style. Then you got Zab Judah, his style. Then you got Mike McCallum, his style. And you take those 5 styles and bring them together so they can form Voltron. They become what? The alter ego Deebo. True. We bringing the styles together so we can become a Deebo. Now I get it. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Mikey, man, DC.
Mike from DC, talk to me.
Man, hey, look, on a serious note, man, I'm being for real right now. I'm ready to put my money down on FanDuel. I got Brian Norman. But this nigga Deebo is kind of confident. I'm like, do we know something we don't know? Or be for real. What you think, man?
Man, look,
why
man.
He's so confident?
Who talking about Deebo Dev?
I can't believe he took the fight.
Listen,
yeah.
Well, he had to take the fight because Turk Al-Sheikh is the one that put the fight together. Turk Al-Sheikh tells you who you're gonna fight. You get what I'm saying? Look,
I thought that nigga was gonna say he hurt his hand or something, man. No. I can't believe he about to do this shit.
No, look here, man. Listen, there's levels to this. Levels. You get what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Mike, look, there's levels to this. You got, like I said before, if you mix these 5 styles together, Devin Haney style mixed with Floyd Money Mayweather, mixed with Sugar Shane Mosley, mixed with Mike McCallum, mixed with Zab Judah, and you put all these styles, Zab Judah, you put all these styles together, you mix all, like Brian Norman ain't never seen no 5 styles into one. So, it might be some like Super Saiyan type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, like Goku, how he, or Black Frieza. It might be some shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But on a serious note, what you think this nigga gonna just try to run from it? Like what I want to know what he thinking he about to try to do.
Hey, I'm anxious. I'm anxious like you. He say we got to take it for his word. He say I'm not gonna be hard to find. He say he gonna step to Brian Norman, and he say he gonna test Brian Norman chin, and he said Brian Norman was chinny. He said he chinny. He done been knocked down already, so I'm gonna test his chin, and I'm gonna test. That's what he said. He said, I'm going to do whatever I want to do in the ring, and Brian Norman ain't going to be able to do nothing about it. He said, I can tell him what I'm going to do next, and he can't stop it. That's what he said. So I think his confidence is coming from the fact that he's using the fusion technique. He's fusing all 5 styles together, and we're going to see a Deebo Devin Haney type performance.
Man, appreciate you having me on, man. Deebo Devin 5.
After DC, stand up. Well, hey, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. I thought about it, right? Hey, Rico, what's up, fam? Hey, Rico, I gotta make you a moderator. I'm sitting there like, God damn, okay, now. No, but this nigga talking cash shit, boy. Boy, this nigga, hey, look here, this nigga, woo, I'm saying, boy, hey, you know what I mean? Y'all see, I ain't never seen a fighter. Like Mama Hopefield, I wonder did they hypnotize? I wonder did they hypnotize Deebo Devin Haney? I wonder did Bill Haney hypnotize Deebo Dev?
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring. Oh, you did say that. It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid. Bruh. Listen to the rhythm of the chimes. Listen to the rhythm of my voice. You are going into the deepest part of your sleep. To have him, when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there. Bruh. Similar to if you read the book of Jesus, when they having a dinner, and he tell Judas to go do what he got to do, and Judas says no, and he give Judas a piece of bread, and then the spirit jump in Judas, then he go do what he had to do. Open your eyes. In the innermost reaches of your heart, you are a tiger. Tiger. I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring. Oh, you did say that. It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid. Bruh. You are capable of great feats of strength and courage. Strength and courage. It's in the Bible. It's similar to that. That's why when Floyd, after the fight, when he calmed down, he's emotional. He like, I did that to my friend. Because now the real Floyd is there, but in that ring, he's this beast. So,
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You can beat any fighter in the world. You will win the championship. Back to the punch. I think Floyd would have damn near killed that man. Yeah, it wasn't Floyd in there. Bruh. Out of sight. You will win over 40th Street Black. Win. Win. Invincible. Win. Mean. Win. Downright nasty with strength.
Yo, shout for season, man.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring. Oh, you did say that. It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
And that motherfucker say, "Oh, you did say that." he said, that's why Floyd was emotional after the fight. He said, "Look, I did that to my friend." He said, "I did that to my friend." They don't hypnotize Deebo Dev. Hey, call him. What's the name? Where you call him from?
Jamie from New York.
Hey, Jamie, talk to me.
Hey, bro. I like what I'm hearing. Oh, Deebo Dev is coming, and all the welterweights, they're shaking in their boots. So, if you're really Deebo, that's exactly what you're supposed to sound like. Deebo finally talking like a real one. I like his attitude, you know what I'm saying? And I like what he's doing. So, listen, if Deebo, he said he's gonna test that boy's chin and make a statement in that fight. Okay, cool. I want to see it. Hey, Deebo's gonna have to fight down, in my opinion. Show what he's really made of.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to see what he's saying. You know, his levels above this guy. You know, is really true. You know, I don't know, man. I don't like the sound of that anymore, bro. Ever since, you know, Buzz Crawford and Canelo, bro, I don't want to hear that shit no more. Man, bro, that shit is whack, bro. Bro, you ever hear something like that? It makes me strike me. Please.
Niggas levels.
For real.
Niggas levels.
Yeah, man. But let me ask you this, bro. On a real note, what do you think about Deebo Dev standing on the new weight class? What do you think?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Listen, bro. I have the same questions everybody in the chat have. I had the same questions you have.
Yeah.
We finna find out. We finna find out, Sandy. We finna find out.
Hey, man, I can't wait, bro. I can't fucking wait. But you know, I feel his gas tank should be better. You know, I feel his gas tank should be better. And again, you know, I need to see a Saturday, man, with the bell ring. You know, I'm gonna say it again. If he runs, he's finished. You know, I am of the opinion that he needs to get in the pocket and throw his. Just don't stay in there too long, man, or else it's like night. You know, control the distance, tempo of the fight, and if it happens to you know, if you happen to have better footwork, use it to your advantage. You know, the one thing that concerns me about Norman Jr., man, you know, it's not skill. I already know skills are there, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is confidence, coach. He sounds and acts hungry, bro, and that right there is a dangerous fighter. Respect from New York. That's what I got.
Hey, look here, man. Yeah, man. I think Bill went to find the hypnotist. He don't hypnotize him. You are. Hold on, caller. Hold on. Listen. Now again, I don't know how true this is now. Cause I told Bill, look, man, you got all these tools. We need to see these tools. I think Bill's still trying to prove to me that they got the tools. So he say, Deebo Devin, yes, Dad. You are not Devin anymore. Why not? You are Deebo. Deebo? Yes, Deebo. Deebo. You are Deebo Dev now. I am Deebo Dev. Devin Haney no longer exists. Devin Haney no longer exists. You gonna knock Brian Norman out. I'm gonna knock Brian Norman out. Coach Malachi says, Deebo Devin 5. Deebo Devin 5. You go step to him. I'm going to step to him. Brian Norman is chinny. Brian Norman is chinny. He ain't got no footwork. He ain't got no footwork. He ain't got no jab. He ain't got no jab. You're levels above him. I'm levels above him. Yeah, like, you know, I don't know, man. I'm thinking there might be some of that going on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Vision Sports TV out of DMV.
Vision Sports out of DMV. Talk to me.
What up, Coach, man? Hey, man, man, that's funny, dog. But yeah, man, I think that it's gonna be like I think Devin's game plan gonna be like with Jose Ramirez, man. I think we're gonna see that same Devin, man. He gonna pop shot his way around the ring. He gonna run all over the place. And then Brian Norman, he gonna try to catch him. He gonna try to catch him. You know, he gonna try to plant his feet, and Devin gonna grab him and duck every time. I think that's what's gonna happen. And then the ref got to bring it up. But I think that if Brian Norman do win, I think Bill gonna have he gonna pull something. It's gonna be something, man. It's gonna be something after that. Like, he gonna have some kind of excuse, like something. I don't know. He got something he gonna pull out, like the ref, the time, the judges, something. You know what I mean? The only way that I think Brian can really win, he gotta knock this dude out. He gotta find a way to knock this dude out, man. But
he don't necessarily have to really knock him. He can't, I would prefer a knockout, because that clears all doubt. But if you could just beat a dude up like convincingly for 12 rounds, you drop him a few times, he face busted up, like he just effed up. But the thing is, like you're saying, as a fighter, you always want to leave it in your hands. you never wanted to get to the judge. I think every fighter should feel that way. Even if you don't get a stoppage, you have to thoroughly dominate your opponent. If it's close, because if it's close, they're probably gonna lean towards, the other guy. So as a fighter, your mentality has to be, I gotta control what I can control inside this ring. So I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he knocks him out, or that he gets to stop, because if he goes to the judges, I think Devin's a good boxer. He's not. I don't believe Devin has natural. He doesn't have like God-given strength and speed and boxing ability. He was taught boxing, and so he knows how to box well. So
he's a pure boxer.
Win on points.
Devin Haney's a pure boxer.
He's a pure boxer. He can win on. Yeah, he can win on points. He's good enough to win on points if he runs around enough and don't get hit. and ducks down enough and things like that, and gets the rep and manipulates the eyes of the people that he's really hurting. Norman. You know what I mean? But so that's why I really want. I think I want Norman to at least get a couple knockdowns, really make it convincing. Because if he goes to the judges, it could be controversial. It could be controversial. You know what I mean? Kind of like the Lomachenko thing. You know what I mean? So I don't want that whole thing to happen. You know what I mean? But shout out to you, Coach, man, and man, that's the call, man.
Shout out to Vision Sports, man. DMV stand up. Yeah, DMV stand up. You get what I'm saying? So so if Dev say he ain't running, he say he gonna be right there. Yeah, I mean, listen, I honestly believe, telling you, if Devin Haney fight this fight the way he just said in his interview, I ain't gonna be hard to find. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna test his chin. He done been dropped before. I'm finna seek and I drop him and all that stuff that let him know I'm strong at this weight division. If he fight like that, it won't go 12 rounds. It won't go 12. Because, Carla, hold on. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. If Devin Haney is levels above him and he fights that way, that style, then he should be able to stop Brian Norman. And if he's levels above him and he fight that style and that shit don't work, this guy has better footwork than you thought he had, this guy has a better jab and a better boxer than you thought he was, then it ain't gonna go 12. Either way, if he fight that style, somebody getting stopped, it ain't going 12. So, Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Dean, Coach. I'm calling from Philly.
Dean from Philly, talk to me.
Hey, Coach. Devin Haney selling wolf tickets, man. He ain't going to stand toe-to-toe with that boy Norman. We all seen what happened to Deebo on Friday, right?
Yeah.
When Deebo tried to fight Craig, and what happened? He got his ass knocked the F out, right? Man, Norman going to stop that kid. Norman got something to prove. Devin don't got nothing to prove. Norman got something to prove, man. Norman Gray shocked the world and let y'all see why he belongs in that welterweight division.
But you don't,
man. I'm a betting man. I'm putting my money on Norman, huh?
What I'm saying, but see, Devin Haney. But I'm saying, you see what he's saying? He really talking like he say, look, he gonna test Norman's chin. So he's basically saying he chinny. He just basically saying he's a flat-footed power puncher, and that he's a flat-footed chinny power puncher. That's it. That's basically what he's saying. How he summarizes Brian Norman.
He said the same thing about Ryan Garcia, didn't he?
Yeah, but they dismissed that because Brian had Osman in the system, so they're dismissive of that.
I know, but I'm talking about as far as all he got is the left hook. Said he won't be able to hit me with the left hook.
Yeah, he said
and what happened? We watched Devin Haney get clipped with that left hook all night long. Never made not one adjustment.
Not one adjustment. Yeah.
If Devin Haney get clipped and don't make no adjustment, that fight is over. I got Norman in 6 to 8 rounds. That fight ain't gonna go past 8 rounds.
Well, you know what? If Devin Haney fights the way he's saying he gonna fight, I don't see the fight going 12. I don't. I honestly don't. I don't see the fight going 12. You know what I mean? Either Devin got this newfound power that we haven't seen before, and he's going to display it against Brian Norman, or Norman gonna get stopped, or Devin Haney gonna get stopped. That's how I see it if he fight like that.
I got Haney getting stopped, man. I got Haney getting stopped because you know what it is. Haney gonna try to go in that ring and drop his nuts in the ring, and that's what's gonna cost him because he gotta. In his mind, he gonna feel like he gotta. What's that? What I'm looking for? He gotta back up what he said. Everything that he said what he was going to do to Brian Norman, he got to go in that ring and back it up, and that's what's going to get him. That's what's going to get him hurt. Trying to please the fans and trying to please all the doubters and the naysayers, and he going to get hurt doing that. That boy Brian Norman can punch, man.
But according to Devin Haney and Devin Haney fans, Brian Norman can punch, but that's it. He don't have any skills. He's flat-footed and he's chinny. And Devin Haney is levels above him. And he's in his Deebo stage, right? Well, we ain't seen the Deebo stage, but he's supposed to be Deebo now. So you know what I mean? We gonna see.
Well, Devin Haney got a nerve to call somebody chinny. Didn't he get buckled against Ramirez? Had him doing his stanky leg. The bell saved him. So what are you talking about? He had chicken legs when he was going back to his corner. Yeah. Look what happened to Ryan Garcia when he fought Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney need to cut it out hand, Bill. They just trying to sell a fight. I respect it. But come on, y'all doing a little bit too much talking. Just get in the ring and fight. And let the skills pay the bills. Because now you got to live up to everything you were saying. And if it don't go their way, Bill and Devin, mama, go ahead and put their hat on and tuck their tail and go sit down somewhere and apologize for the people who tell everybody wolf stickers like that.
All right, well, salute, fam, man.
Playing games, coach.
I have a salute, fam. Shout out to Dean, man. Philly, stand up. Hey, man. Hey, man. Look here, man. One thing I will say. Well, you know, those was that smaller weight classes. Carla, hold on. Yeah, I mean, if Deebo Dev do that, somebody get knocked out. But it ain't no way. If Deebo Dev show these tools and he stepped to this boy and showed his newfound power that he got, we got it. We got us a classic. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Ike from Baton Rouge.
What do you say your name is, brother? Mike? Ike. Your phone sound a little staticky, but we gonna try to get to it. Say Ike from Baton Rouge. I don't know if you're on the Bluetooth. But...
Let me turn that off, coach.
All right.
Let me turn that off. Yeah, coach.
Yeah,
I
can hear you a lot better. Yes, sir.
You can hear me now, coach?
Yes, sir. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. You can hear me, yeah. I took my chain before I called you, coach. Took my chain before I called you. Cause I look, I don't want my daddy coming around there, me and Red, to get my bike. So I took my chain and I made sure I straightened myself up. So I won't get to you real and raw. Hey, Norman looked like he bought his business. Norman looked like the nigga fixed cars under a tree and ready to whoop some ass. I ain't lying to you.
Yeah, he do. He do. He is a mechanic.
I heard Dale saying, I'm going to be able to do what I want and move around and boxing. I hear you, dog, but it don't sound like you confident enough to say I can knock him out, so I'm going to put him on his back or not, do what I do. Or go up to 47 and dominate. I ain't hear none of them words that sounded confident to me. I only heard the regular Devin Haney I usually hear. I ain't hear nothing different.
Well,
Norman
he did
sound
say,
like he ready to just put it.
He did say he gonna make it. He said y'all gonna be surprised at how easy I make it look. He did say that. He said he gonna make it look easy.
Man, Santa Claus surprised me with a gift I ain't know I got. But like I was saying, Norman looked like the nigga that fixed your car under the tree, and he ready to whoop his ass in the ones that, you know, them jumpsuits niggas put on to fix your car. He looked like he whoop his ass in that. His mindset looked like that. Norman just looked like he ready for the moment. He looked like his lights ain't too bright and he ready. And when somebody look like that and they talking like that and they say they train their ass off for it, man, Devin gonna be in a world of trouble if he don't come out there and try to hurt that boy. If he don't hurt him, he gonna walk him. He gonna walk him, coach. That's all. That's my call, though, coach.
All right,
that's my call, baby.
Shout out to Ike, man, Baton Rouge. Yeah, I told y'all, right? I say Brian Norman. I say Devin Haney is a Maserati. Devin Haney is a Lamborghini. Devin Haney is flashy. He's fly. He's popular. He's Hollywood. He have the baddies. He got the live, flying around in private jets, luxury. Brian Norman is just an old country boy from Decatur, Georgia, who live in Atlanta now. Daddy was retired as an ex-boxer and now a mechanic and owned a tow truck company. He's the son of a mechanic. Brian Norman is, I'm the dude that he could snatch a transmission out of a car with his bare hands. We talking about an old school car. He's a 1972 deuce and a quarter. He's a dunk, a 74 Chevy with the big block engine in it. He's he got oil under his fingernails, oil stains on his t-shirt, $5 t-shirt on his jeans. Like this what he is. He's a scrappy junkyard dog. So you have finesse, style, charisma, the fame, the glamour, the lights, the popularity versus the old raggedy junkyard dog. One guy got it all. The other guy's trying to get it. One guy ain't hungry. He like, I'm levels, I'm been that, done that. The other guy's starving. So, if come Saturday night, we're going to find out who is really levels above who. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't heard this shit before. And so far this year, every nigga, whether he was black, whether he was Hispanic, whether he was white or whatever, any motherfucker that came up and said they're levels above their opponent, they got their ass whipped. Literally. So we gonna find out. Deebo Dev is combining all of the styles together. He's combining the styles that he learned from fighting in Mexico. That's his style. He's mixing what he learned from Zab Judah. He's taking Zab Judah's style and he's fusing it with his style. He's taking what he learned from Sugar Shane Mosley, taking his style. He's fusing it with that style. He's taking what he learned from Mike McCallum and he's fusing it with that style. He's taking what he learned from Money Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather Sr. and he's fusing it with that style. He's finalmente fixing to do the fusion technique on Brian Norman, that son of a mechanic with the dirty fingernails and $5 t-shirt. That's what he gonna do. True. The dirty fingernails and $5 t-shirt. Yeah. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Damon from Detroit.
Damon from Detroit. Talk to me, brother.
What's going on, Coach? I had a question for you today.
What's that?
I've been listening to everybody, and what do we have any boxer that started out with no power and ended up a knockout artist? Because I've been trying to relate this in my mind, and they're talking real good. I've never seen somebody talk themselves into an ass whooping so bad. So I'm with the people that have been calling in today. What this dude know that we don't know? Because I swear, have you ever seen a dude that been boxing and go up levels and his power is transferred that never had power?
I mean, yeah.
Do you got one?
Yeah, listen, I don't know. I don't have any, but this is an exception. Those guys didn't have, they didn't have sniggity snack. That's one. And then two, they don't have the 5 styles that they can mix together. So that's I got to say that too. So
the fusion technique.
The fusion technique.
Okay, so my only question, with all those guys that Dev been trained by, I done seen the Executioner show grit. I done seen Floyd show grit. I seen Shane show grit. Shit, Dev gonna have to bite down and bite some ass, or it's gonna be a short night.
Well, he showed grit. He showed grit against Cambosos, the second fight.
Bro, come on, man. Bro, you said it yourself. Kambosos is a C-class fighter with a short reach, and he ain't got no damn power. So that's what they should have put the on that fight, because them niggas was exchanging blows. Wasn't nobody getting hurt. Kambosos had swelling and a cut, but that was just from all the blows he kept taking. He couldn't get out of the way of the jab. Kambosos' head was like a magnet to Devin jab. I say that those two fights, Dev jab looked the best it ever looked. But the difference is when he threw that shit against Ryan came back with that left hand so fast because of that bow and arrow that he be doing. So I know Dev been doing, he got Sugar May and all them, bro.
Sugar May Judah.
He
Sugar
better
May Judah.
get a chin with a little bit of Snack and Deebo in there. It ain't no reason why Dev ain't coming to whoop some ass, but man, I'm gonna say it again. I've never seen a dude this calm, this collected. And you said it best. Every fighter that said Caleb Plant said that level shit and gave his ass whooped.
Yep, Caleb Plant said it too.
Man, they better get off them levels and start getting on a regimen of real sparring. So that's what I think the difference between Brian Norman and Devin Haney is just like the repetition of being on the battlefield in those tight spots. He did an interview where he said he got all his arsenal. He got his little 2-2. He got his landmine set. Man, you listening to this dude, man? Bro, I think we're going to be in for a short night. That Anthony Yard, David Benavidez might have to be the fight, because I think this shit going to be short. I don't even think it's going to last long, man. The more I've been watching these interviews, the more I think Dev going to try and step to him and get his ass knocked out. That's what I think, Coach.
But see, Dev, listen, Brian Norman has power, but he's chinny. He's a flat-footed, chinny power puncher. That's it. He ain't really got no skills like that.
Shit. Well, the Santillan fight, and I'm going to say Santillan got more power than Devin. The Santillan fight should have told you two things. He don't give a damn about getting hit, and he's in the pocket. So with that being said, for a dude that hit and hold, hit and run, man, it just don't look good. See, when them go to hit and hold, the difference is with Brian Norman, they keep talking this footwork. He's athletic, though, man. That's how he caught Jen Sasaki. I ain't never seen nobody able to set somebody up. Well, I've seen it, but I'm saying in the recent years. The way he set Jen Sasaki up and then the way he caught him, if he catch Devin with anything like that, it's going to be a dream, all right.
All right, well,
it's going to be a dream. It's going to be night-night.
Well, shout out to David, man. Detroit, stand up. Thank you, brother. Hey, man. Hey. Look here, man. Boy, look here. Look here. What you say? CJ from the 504, he say Bud wasn't stopping fighters at 140. That's not true. Who told you that? Shout out to Odie Low. CJ from the 504. Who told you Bud would stop people at 140? Before the Majamal fight, he had 11 stoppages in a row. That's not true at all, fam. Shout out to Arnold Brown, AB. He said, dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said, Deebo Dev in 5, ain't no bet. Shout out to Odie Low for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, salute, coach. Keep up the great content. I appreciate that, fam. Shout out to Odie Low. Odie Low, salute. Shout out to Gold Rush for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Bill sacrificed Dev when he disrespected Brian Norman's mom. Blame Bill Haney for this assassin. Okay, goddamn, blame Bill. He say blame Bill Haney for this assassin. Lord have mercy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, like this is too easy. Yeah, this is this is too easy. Let's see. Like if you go over here, fam, like this too easy to prove. All right, let's see. Gamboa, that was at 135. Beltran, that was at 134. That was UD. Thomas Delorme, that was at 140. He stopped him at 140. Let's see. Jean Pierre, that was at 140. He stopped him. Hammer and Hank Lundy, that was at 140. Bud stopped him. Let's see. Victor Postal, he went 12 rounds of Victor Postal, unanimous decision. John Molina Jr., that was at 140. He stopped him. Felix Diaz, that was at 140. He stopped him. Let's see. Julius Ndongo, when he became undisputed, he stopped him. Then he stopped everybody in the welterweight division. So before we even get to the welterweight division, he stopped Ndongo, that was at 140. That's one stoppage. He stopped Felix Diaz, that's 2 stoppages. He stopped John Molina, that's 3 stoppages. He went 12 rounds with Victor Postal. He stopped Hammer and Hank London at 140. That's 4 stoppages. He fought Gene. That's 5 stoppages. That was at 140. He stopped Thomas Delorme. That's 6 stoppages. So you get what I'm saying? So he had 6 stoppages. He fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of the 7 fights he had at 140, 6 of them were stoppages. So how Bud wasn't stopping nobody at 140? Who told you that? Just asking. Maybe he was talking about a different Bud. Maybe he was talking about a different Bud. I don't know. Shout out to Clinton. Clinton, what's going on, fam? Shout out to the Natural. The Natural, what's going on? Yeah, man. Hey, what you say? He said he don't know. He can't know. hey, he said.
Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz.
He must don't know. He can't know.
Huh?
He can't know.
Yeah, man. Y'all, man, for real though. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Moneymaker.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
Hey, shout out to the goddess. The goddess, what's going on, goddess? Miss Black Panther in this BI. Summer is in this BI. You get what I'm saying? Jack and Jaws. He say, do your homework. He says, shout out to round one. Round one, what's going on? He said, Ella be in the back. He said, man, hey, man, I missed, hey, listen, man, my dog Booger Ray Little, man. But shout out to Booger Ray.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Hey, look here, man, we going to pay some bills, and then when we pay the bills, y'all can continue to call the show. Sitting in county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT Bail Bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. When freedom is on the line, call IT. You dig?
I'm Deebo. Who? Deebo.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? What you got on my 40, homie?
See, goddamn Deebo said we finna test that chin. Hey, look here, so this is what I gathered from that interview. Brian Norman, look, man, You a flat-footed power puncher. That's chinny. Deebo Dev is coming to step. We gonna meet you in the middle of the ring. We ain't doing no running. We not doing it. We not doing the tight rider like we did against Jose Ramirez. We not finna do that. We finna step. Now, I told Coach Malachi that I'm stopping you in 5. Deebo Dev in 5. We started the Deebo Dev in 5 campaign. Now that Deebo is at 147 pounds, you know, now we haven't heard anything about him stopping sparring partners in sparring. We ain't heard nothing about him stopping Kevin Newman. We ain't heard nothing about him stopping Troy Isley in sparring. We ain't heard none of that. But that's neither here nor there. What we hearing about is this here. This Deebo Dev. I told y'all, I gave y'all a clue how it's going to go down. Every fighter has their own style, whether they got it from somebody else or whatever. They have things that they have a certain style of fighting that you're known for doing, right? So Devin Haney, not talking about Deebo, that's a different person. Devin Haney has his base style, what he's known to do. This fight, as Bill Haney told me when I interviewed him in Miami, he said, well, Dev got a lot of tools in the warehouse that we haven't used yet. So what we are going to do in this fight, we're going to take Devin Haney's style, and since we train with Mike McCallum, we're going to mix Devin Haney's style with Mike McCallum's style on November the 22nd. Then since we train with Zab Judah and Yoel Judah, we're going to take his style and mix it with Mike McCallum and Deebo Devin and Devin Haney style. Not Deebo, he ain't Deebo yet. Then since we train with Sugar Shane Mosley, we're going to take the style that we learned from Sugar Shane, mix it with Zab, mix it with Mike, mix it with Dev, and then we're going to put that style together. Then we're going to take what we learned from Floyd Money Mayweather, not Pretty Boy. Not Pretty Boy. We ain't learn on Pretty Boy. We didn't teach us that. We're going to take that style. We're going to take Floyd Money Mayweather style, mix it with Mike McCallum style, mix it with Sugar Shane Mosley style, mix it with Zab Judah style, mix it with Devin Haney style, and guess what? We going to form Deebo, and Brian Norman going to get knocked out. Hold on. We got another call calling it. Diffusion technique, because he a flat-footed power puncher. That's chinny. Caller, what's your name? We calling from?
CJ from the 504, Coach.
CJ, talk to me.
What's up, man? Yeah, I was in the chat. I was responding to the man saying that the caller said that, you know, powers that move up punchers that move up in weight or fighters that move up in weight, they don't increase in power. And the first thing came to my mind was Bud stopping all the fighters at 147 when he moved up. And I remember that he didn't stop Victor Postar, but I forgot that he stopped all the motherfuckers. So I think using Bud Crawford was just a bad analogy. But Pacquiao is one of them that moved up in weight. And once he moved up, he was seemingly stopping every goddamn body once he got to like welterweight. And even at 54, he was stopping the Margaritos, stopping De La Hoyas. He was stopping motherfuckers. And I don't remember him stopping people like that.
But see, the problem with that is this here. Pacquiao was also thought to be on PEDs. And once Pacquiao started being drug tested, because that's what Floyd Mayweather wanted, once he started being drug tested, he wasn't knocking nobody out anymore. I'm not saying he was on PEDs. I'm not saying that. But that was a strong accusation that was going around to the point to where Floyd Mayweather Sr. said, no, was it Floyd Mayweather Sr.? I think it was Floyd Mayweather Sr. or Roger Mayweather. They said, yeah, I think it was Roger. He said, yeah, he on that shit. And then Floyd Mayweather said it, and Pacquiao sued Floyd, and they ended up settling out of court for defamation. But when Floyd fought him, and he said, look, he got to be blood tested. When he did that, Pacquiao wasn't knocking nobody else out. So I'm not saying that Pacquiao was on PEDs. I'm just saying, you know, that was a big speculation on that. So when you say that, I just want to put that out there as well.
Yeah, honestly, I can't remember anybody like in my head that, because I've been watching boxing for the past 20+ years. I can't remember anybody besides Pacquiao that actually moved up and actually, you know, increased in power. But like I said, man, I look at the way I'm looking at how Devin looking. I'm looking at how he punching and shit. And I gotta tell you, bro, since the boy not depleting himself, because Devin is a big dude, man.
he a real big dude. He like 170, 180 walking around. And the cut down to 135, 140 pounds, this shit is ludicrous, man. It's ludicrous that man cut down that damn low.
Well, that's what he wanted to do.
It seems like him being, I don't know if it was worth it, because like I said, the dude was depleting the hell out of himself. And I don't know, but him being at 147, because we haven't seen him at 147 yet. We about to find out though. I think there's three things that will determine how Devin does in this fight. And that's the fact that Devin has this motivation. You understand what I'm saying? Devin has put in the correct preparation, and a lot of people are doing a lot of speculation.
Mm-hmm.
And you understand what I'm saying, Coach? I think those things is what's going to make Devin come into this fight and really show and prove that he belongs on top of this pound for pound list. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, they called Brian Norman's name on that arrival, and the way his eyes look, the way he looking, I start clutching my chain, man. The boy got it on his mind, man. Devin got to come in there, motherfucker. He got to try to hurt this dude. If he don't come in there with the mindset to fight, it ain't gonna look good. And that dip into you said it earlier in the show, him throwing a jab and dipping to the right. I don't want to see Devin dipping to the right, because I can see Norman could throw a left uppercut and catch Devin while he's dipping to the right, dipping into that punch. That shit would be all over with. But yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm excited about Saturday, but I appreciate the call, Coach.
Hey, shout out to CJ. Salute, fam. The thing is this. If Devin can hold ground in the center of the ring, right? Brian Norman is a black fighter. He's an athletic fighter. Now, I've been hearing some of these pro Devin Haney channels, and I'm like, they're talking like, and then from what I'm hearing from Devin Haney, they talking like, look, this just a power puncher, flat-footed, ain't fought nobody. And Dev say he gonna test his chin, as he said right here. We gonna test his chin, all of that. So that's telling me that Devin is gonna step. He gonna step. Now, the power thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, does he? So at 147, you got to understand, when he fight people, he's weighing 165 when he rehydrate. See, this what I don't think. This what I don't think people are looking at too. Devin has always fought people at higher weights. What I mean by that is this. When Devin Haney fought Regis Prograis, he weighed 165, damn near 170. When he fought Lomachenko, he was weighing 160 something. So he couldn't knock those guys out. Even though he came in weighing 160 something, damn near 170. Do y'all Carla, hold on for 1 second. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So it's not like, he was depleting himself, but yet and still, when he rehydrates, he's getting all of that energy back, because he's 165, damn near 170. You get what I'm saying? So, that's what he's doing. But the difference is he doesn't have to take a more severe weight cut. He's coming in at 147. So now his weight cut is not that severe. But however, is that power, it's new power gonna come. Because he fought Jose Ramirez at 144, just 3 pounds less than 147. We didn't see the power. We didn't see the power with Ryan. We didn't see, I get what I'm saying. I haven't seen the power, so I'm trying to figure out how we gonna, the power just gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I don't know about that. I'll call her. What's your name? Where you call it from?
Man, it's the south side of Houston.
Rick, what's up, fam? South side.
Man, look, dog, I chime in on you talking about this power. It's his power gonna come. He just fought at 144. What 3 pounds gonna do at 147? What big of a difference that's gonna make? It's like
it's so intriguing of how this is gonna unfold because last night, man, I just sat and rewatched that Brian Jr. and Santillan fight. So the amount of pressure that Brian Jr. endured and the amount of pressure that he applied it's just very difficult for me to see Devin handling all that for 12 rounds. Yeah. So I also thought about it from the experience aspect of it. So Devin have went 12 rounds the last 10 fights in a row. Okay? 10 in a row, Devin and went 12. And Julia has...
Hold on. What the hell? Oh, my bad. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, goddamn, some started playing on Twitter and I didn't even realize it. Go ahead, Rick. Sorry about that.
Yeah. When I thought about it, I'm like, but damn, Brian Jr. has never went 12. This is going to be his fourth fight scheduled to go 12, but the first three, he stopped his opponent, before the conclusion. He didn't win. I think he didn't win 10 twice.
Yeah, 10 twice.
He went 10 against my boy Quentin Randall, and he went 10 against I forgot the other guy, but
I think Santillan. I think he
Santillan, right? He stopped him in the 10th.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'm like, how much of that experience Dev gonna be able to utilize, and how will Brian Jr. be able to cut off this ring with this? This possibly a replay of what Devin did with Ramirez. Mm. It's like, hell, he never been past 10. Devin the king of going 12. That's right up his alley. He ain't had a knockout since 2019. So hey, man, I just don't see Devin. Damn, man.
Hold on, Rick. Check this out. Okay, so okay, let's flip it. Let me play. Let me give a devil's advocate. By Devin Haney being experienced going 12, could the game plan also be we gonna box this boy, take him into deep waters because he's never been past 10 rounds before. So we gonna take him there and drown him in the 10th and the 11th and 12th round. Do you think that Devin can do that?
Hey, I know that's gonna be probably plan A. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be on the menu, but the way the trash talk been going. The way how they been both rough and gruff, how they both say what they gonna do to the other. In Turkey, they out there in Riyadh, so Turkey say no more Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
With Devin's ego get to him, and he not just pity pat and try to run for 12 rounds and just outwit the lesser experienced Brian Jr. Will he gonna try to let his nuts hang a little bit and stand there in the pocket a little bit longer than what he used to, because I can outwit this young cat. So I don't know if Devin got that in him, because he really looked spooked against Ramirez. I mean, he looked so uncomfortable. I mean, he looked jittery, and Ramirez is not even the caliber of this young Atlanta bull he about to face. So I don't know, man. I got Brian Jr. winning, man. I just hope that Devin that face Regis showed up, and not the Devin that face Ramirez showed up.
Hey, Rick, you know what though? He's saying, look, man, I'm levels above this dude. I'm not gonna be hard to find. He's saying I'm gonna test Brian Norman's chin. He's saying Brian Norman been dropped before. He gonna be surprised at how much stronger I am at this weight. He's saying all the right stuff. So I'm thinking he gonna run, but I'm like, man, you know what? Maybe he gonna show that he really Deebo. Maybe he gonna show that. I don't know. Hey, Rick, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to see that big hand from Deebo. What Bill say? Hey, drop the big hand, Dev. Shit. Hey, if Dev want to be like Bill 50-0 in these streets, huh? So Dev got a little bit more to get to 50. So he got to come on with it in 3 days. Hey, man, well, I'm going to holler at you, though, dog.
All right, salute, man. Hey, shout out to Rick. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Shit, I'm like, you did shit. I'm like, man, you know, Devin say he's stepping. Y'all heard the interview. He said, I'm stepping to this boy, man. Man, trying to tell you, this boy, he said Brian Norman chinny. Brian Norman is chinny. So he flat-footed and chinny power puncher. That's it. He ain't got no skills. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Jerry from Baltimore.
Jerry from Baltimore.
Fucking man, I can't wait till the fight this Saturday night so we can find out. We're gonna find out things about both fighters. We're gonna find out if Brian Norman can compete at the next level because Devin Haney, especially Devin Haney on form, represents the next level. He gets that name on his scalp, man, and the sky's the limit for Norman. I like Norman. I like his style, man. I like everything about him. Devin Haney, there's a couple things I don't like about Devin Haney, things he's said and things he's done, but I think people are selling this guy short, man. Selling him short. I'm not convinced that there's going to be a difference in pedigree, Coach, in this fight. I've seen it before plenty of times, and I'm intrigued by Brian's power, of course, but I don't know, man. I just don't know. And I don't think Haney is not confident or unfit. He's very fit. He's very confident. So we got a good matchup to look forward to, huh?
Hey, man, look here, man. The way Devin Haney talking and the way Brian Norman talking, it look like it's going to be a great fight while it lasts. Devin Haney says he's going to show. He's going to pull out all of the tools in his arsenal. So that's good. I think he can mix a lot of those styles he's learned from Mike McCallum and Floyd Mayweather and Zab Judah and Sugar Shane Mosley. He can mix all of those styles together. That experience, pedigree. He says he has newfound punching power at 147. So we're going to see that power in display. We haven't seen him knock anybody out since 2019. Maybe Brian Norman may be the first guy. Devin believes that Brian Norman is chinny and he gonna test his chin. So based on what Devin Haney is saying, we should have a great fight.
Yeah, I don't think Norman's chinny. If he's banking on that, I don't know. I see Norman get tagged with some good punches. I don't see chinny. If anyone's chinny, it's Devin. But it's a classic matchup of a boxer versus a puncher. Usually makes for a pretty good fight. Now, Devin may have to move some in this fight, and I don't want to hear people say that he ran. If he ran, I'll be the first one to say that he ran. I don't think he's going to be able to run his way to victory in this fight. He's going to have to be in the pocket and box like I've seen him do plenty of times before. And if he's what he says and what he's kind of been, he'll be able to do that. And it's up to Brian to get to him and use his power and KO him. I'm looking forward to this. This is a great matchup. And the undercard, everything about this card is beautiful. So that's all I got to say, Coach.
All right, shout out to Jerry.
My call.
Yeah, man. Hey, Rick, man. Shout out to Rick from the South Side, man. So that man, that's my main man. Right? I fuck with Rick heavy. Right, Rick made a valid point. Like at no point in time have we seen. Caller, hold on. Again. Devin has always been the bigger guy, and when he rehydrates to 160 something. When he's fighting Lomachenkos and Regis Prograis, guys who were smaller than him, and he couldn't stop them. Jorge Leonard, he couldn't stop him. Stop these dudes. Because when he rehydrates, he's the bigger guy. So conventional wisdom is, okay, now that I've gained weight, I don't have to deplete myself that much. So now I feel a lot more stronger. That is true. He should feel a lot more stronger. Does that mean he gonna sit down in the pocket or plant his feet to land that, to turn that right hand over and come back with that left hook and dig to the body like he's supposed to and come up with that uppercut? Is he gonna do that? Do more sitting on his shots in this fight? When you do that, it's a high reward because you can get a knockout or stop your opponent or break him down. But there's also a high risk. It's a high risk, high reward fight. You have to have the level of ring IQ to be able to fight like that. Bam Rodriguez is a perfect example of having excellent ring IQ. The angles, I haven't seen Devin Haney use any of this stuff. I don't know what his footwork looked like in the pocket because I ain't never seen him fight in the pocket. I like the stuff I see Bam do. I ain't never seen Devin Haney do that. Never in any fight. What is Lomachenko? What is Linares? What is Jojo Diaz? What is Ramirez? What is Prograis? I ain't never. The best I've seen him look was Regis Prograis. That's the best I've seen Devin Haney look against Regis Prograis. To be honest with you. So I'm like, I'm anxious to see these tools that Bill is talking about. I'm anxious to see them. Because I ain't never seen them, but I'm hoping we see them this weekend. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Clayton from Austin, bro. Austin, Texas.
Clayton from Austin, talk to me.
Hey, man, I'm watching your podcast now. For some reason, I got logged off and I came back on. I look for it again, and there is a YouTube page that's running simultaneously with yours.
What is it called?
1,500. It's called
Boxing with Coach Malachi?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my channel. That's my second channel.
Okay, sweet. I was like, wait a minute, man. They look like somebody trying to, take your subscribers from you.
Yeah, I appreciate
anyway,
that,
man, I got Norman in 7, Haney in 12. Norman in 7, Haney in 12. I love Norman, but he gasses after about 7 rounds.
Who did he gas against?
Oh man, Santillion. Oh man, these guys' names ain't.
You talking about the dude he knocked out?
Yeah, and then he got oh gosh, what's that other guy's name? Black guy.
Quentin Randall,
which was a weird fight. He was kind of smothering his punches.
Yeah, that was an ugly fight, though.
Yeah, he's not even that same fighter no more. But I just feel like if it goes to 12, I feel like the judge is gonna give it to Haney.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
Anyway, that's my call, man.
All right, salute, fam. Austin, Texas, stand up. Yeah. Anyway, hey, shout out to Shaw Coolhead. Shaw, what's going on, fam? Shaw, what's going on? Hold on. Somebody said something. Somebody said what? Shout out to Loyalty. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go here. Somebody said something. What you say, Loyalty? Shout out to Loyalty. Hey, okay. Dropping a $2 super chat. He say Auntie was talking about you yesterday. Talking about Mama Ho? What Mama Ho was saying? I really don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn. Mama Ho feel, I really don't give a damn. Yeah, so anyway, yes, it is what it is. Mama Ho, no, I'm not the one to be played with. Shout out to Rick. Hold on, but this another thing too, right? Hey, Rick, check this out. I don't blow this whole thing up about the Centillion fight. Let me tell you why. They say, well, Brian Norman, he got gas in the Centillion fight. I said, well, this is too easy for me to blow up. The Centillion fight was a very, very physical fight. The level of physicality that Centillion brought, and Centillion was looked like he was bigger, harder puncher. The level of physicality that Centillion brought, and he fought that guy in his backyard. I think Brian Norman was a 9-1 underdog in that fight. Fought him in his own backyard. top rank fed them to Centennial because they thought Centennial was gonna beat Brian Norman. Like literally. You know what I mean? They thought he was gonna beat Brian Norman. They did that. So what I'm saying is the level of physicality that fight. See, that's what y'all failing to realize. That was a very, very physical fight. Centennial landed some good shots. Brian Norman landed some good shots, and he stopped Centennial. When you have a fight like that, you know, like, hell, I seen Devin Haney get tired in fights. The Lomachenko fight, to be perfect is a perfect example. Especially that 9th, that 10th and 11th round. Well, when Devin went back to the corner, he was huffing and puffing. He said, Dad, he don't figure me out. He don't figure me out. Y'all forgot about that? So fighters get tired in fights. But in that fight, I mean, I didn't see no gassing. He stopped that dude. Knocked him out. If he was gassed in that fight, how did he knock him out? Normally, when you get tired, you lose power, right? You lose punching power. Yeah, he gassed. He loses power. He loses form. No, he knocked that dude out, according to what y'all said, gassed and tired. Brutally. Had him leaking all over. The man was bleeding everywhere like a hog at a slaughter shop. And then the Quentin Randall fight. Quentin Randall is hard. It's a hard fight, bro. That dude got some long ass arms. Brian Norman won the fight. It was an ugly fight. But that dude got some long ass arms, bro. Like, y'all got to look at the style of the fight it was. What kind of fight it was. What was the dimensions in the fight? That's what you got to look at. What type of fight it was. That was a brutal fight right there. Motherfucker pressing you, stepping all night. Y'all steady banging on the inside. Wasn't no grabbing, none of that. You leaking, he leaking, all that shit there. And then, you get what I'm saying? I mean, so, yeah, I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen y'all, you know what I mean? So, if that's what you're banking on, fam, whoo, Lord have mercy. Hold on. Shout out to the Cardenas. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He say Devin hasn't had a KO since Trump's first term before 2019. hey, listen, shout out to Keisha Bless. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, she say, Brian, for the knockout, I'm gonna need my blame it on Coach Malachi shirt after the fight. Happy birthday to me. Salute. Oh, yeah, it is your birthday. I forgot all about that. It is Keisha's birthday. Shout out to Keisha. What we gonna do, we gonna celebrate. We always do this to everybody, right? We always do this for everybody. The day is her birthday. You know what I mean? I would play Luke. You know what I mean? What's your favorite zodiac sign? Aquarius. You know what I mean? We would play Luke. But you know, they don't want me to play Luke. I played Luke last time, goddamn it. YouTube hit me up. Look, man, you can't be playing Luke and all that stuff there. You get Lord, I want to play Luke because I know when Luke come on, but y'all be getting busy. But we're gonna do a birthday celebration for you. Yeah, man. Happy birthday to Keisha. We do this for everybody. Anybody got a birthday, we always do this here. And guess what? The birthday wouldn't be right if we didn't top it off with AB.
Turn around.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, fam, I'm saying for me, again, as I said before, tell you like I told Bill Haney, My guy. I'm all right with Bill. Bill all right with me. I'm all right with Brian Norman. You know what I mean? The fact that we got two brothers fighting each other. Yeah, you know the crazy part about it. Y'all check this out. Everybody's excited to see two young black fighters fight each other. Devin Haney just had a birthday. He's 27 years old. Brian Norman birthday, I think it's later on this month. He's going to be 25. He's 24. You get what I'm saying? And they fighting each other young in their primes. One dude said he's levels above. Caller, hold on. We finna find out. This style of fighting that Devin say he gonna do in this fight, I've never seen it. We gonna find out. We gonna see. I want to see this punching power that Devin Haney says he has at this weight division. I want to see this punching power. I really do. I want to see, you know what I mean? I really want to see, you know, both of these guys are being drug tested from what I'm hearing. I know Norman been drug tested about 14, 15 times. So, you know, maybe they thinking, okay, you know, the drug testing, they take a lot of blood out of them. That's going to make them weak for the fight. I don't know. Deebo going to do this now. I really don't know, dog. I really don't know. I'm anxious to find out. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? You the last call.
What's up, Coach? It's Derek from Florida.
Derek, talk to me.
No, because it's a quick question. What's the better odds looking like? I'm trying to figure out Norman the favorite or he's an underdog because I thought one of them he was a favorite and he's the underdog. Or Devin.
No, you just gotta Google it. It just depends on who you go to. I think FanDuel had Devin favorite. Mm-hmm. Some of them have it an even fight, 50-50. You know, so me, I'm betting on any site that have Brian Norman the underdog. That's the site I'm betting with. Betting with that site right there.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. That's my call. That's it. I don't want to know that part.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, that's the one. That's the site. That's the site I'm a bet with. That's the site I'm a bet with right there. That's the site I'm a bet with. They also have some bets. They also have some bets about, you know. Hey, what they say? Hey, shout out to Loyalty. Hey, okay. Dropping out $2 super chat. He said, Mama Ho said you was mad because you got kicked out of the team. Kicked out of what team? Talking about mama talking about their team? Hey, caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What up, Coach? This your boy AB, man. What's up, man?
Say AB?
You know it, AB, man. What's up, man?
AB, what's good with you? Talk to me, fam.
Not much, cuz. Not much, man. Just letting y'all know, man. Hey, my cuz told me to start y'all, gangster. But check this out, man. 22nd, boy. Y'all know A-Town stand up, man. My cuz go got there, knock this Deebo Dev out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put that ball in the stretcher. We're going to make sure, you know, when we get that win, we're going to call Coach back. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to tell Coach thank you for, you know, boosting that boy head up, thinking he got a hell of a chance in this fight. You feel? But everything all love, though, Coach. That what to say, love you, boy. Keep going with the story, nigga. You know you, fam. When we get in, we'll see you.
All right, salute, man. He said it's good. He said, my cousin told me to stall you out. He said, yeah, I talked to my cousin. He told me to stall you out. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Yeah, man, I talked to my cousin, dog. He told me to stall you out. You good people. You ain't got nothing to worry about, Coach. You good. You in good hands with Allstate. Hey, bro, that's the funniest shit. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Nice to know I can be stalled out. You dig? It is what it is. We want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, hey, next time I drop the phone lines tomorrow, y'all make sure you call the old boy.
I want you to call me.
Hey, yo, hey, shout out to Oh, shout out to hold on. We got another super chat. Yeah, man. AB funny the motherfucker. Shout out to Loyalty.
Hey, okay.
Dropping a $2 super chat. He said, "What's your prediction with Bam David Norman fight?" I got Bam winning. I don't know much about Martinez. Bam, one of my favorite fighters. I love the way he fight. He got a fan-friendly style. He let his hands go. Great footwork. Work angles in the pocket. Ring IQ is on point. He slips. He's a defensively and all. His offense is set up by his defense. He's very good at slipping and rolling and picking shots. And he don't been dropped before, but he's able to get up and finish. So I got Bam. David Benavidez and Yard. I'm leaning towards David. But this is a fan-friendly fight right here. David Benavidez and Yard, both of these guys are going to meet right there in the ring. They're going to meet right there in the middle, and Anthony Yard can crack. If David Benavidez can get him late, he can get him in the late rounds. He can win that fight. Get him in the late rounds. I think early, Yard can look good. Yard has a tendency to gas out because he got a lot of muscle. So I really don't know. I'm leaning towards Benavidez. If Benavidez can take Anthony Yard's punch, I'm leaning towards Benavidez because I think the fight gonna probably go the distance. It's gonna be a late. If it's a stoppage, I think it's gonna be a late stoppage. I could be wrong, but I don't know. That's the fight I really am not sure about. I'm leaning towards Benavidez because Anthony Yard has had two title fights already, and he's come up short. But he fought some hell of a dudes. He fought Sergey Kovalev. This was after Sergey Kovalev lost to Andre Ward, but he fought him, and then he fought Beterbiev. So Beterbiev, a wrecking ball. You know what I'm saying? So, and he hurt Beterbiev in that fight, but Beterbiev was able to overcome that, and he dropped Anthony Yard and stopped him. So I'm not sure about that. The Norman fight, got Norman, bro. I got Norman by stoppage. That's simple. I got Norman by stoppage, bro. I'm dead ass serious. If Devin Haney is going to fight and show us he have newfound power, and he's going to fight right there mid-range and establish his physical dominance with his jab and take it to Brian Norman, I got Norman stopping him, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, this ain't no shade, but I ain't saying nothing I haven't told Bill Haney. If you go back and listen to that interview I did with Bill Haney in Miami, I told him the same thing. I said, Bill, I don't like this style for y'all. I told him that in his face. I said, I don't like this style, not this dude right here, not this style. Because what Haney is going to have to show me this fight is, can he deal with the level of physicality that this guy's going to come with? Now, Devin Haney is saying that he's going to come with the physicality and he's going to test Brian Norman's chin. And all I'm saying is, I'm hoping, praying to the boxing gods, that's what he does. True. I'm hoping and praying he do that. I really do.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, man, I'm going to give everybody a shout out right after these messages. And I want to say this. We're going to learn a lot from both of these fighters. According to Devin Haney, Brian Norman is chinny because he's been dropped before. He's a good fighter, but he only has power. Chinny and power, that's it. And flat-footed, no footwork. And this is the overall consensus of Devin Haney fans as well. All right. On the Haney side, his positives, we're looking at Norman's negatives. This is according to what they're saying. I'm not saying this shit, but this is what they're saying. So we're gonna put Norman's negatives. And then we're gonna compare that to Devin Haney. So Devin Haney says, Haney got I got the experience. Haney says, I have the better resume. Haney says, I fought the better competition. Haney says, I fought the better names, which is better competition, but we're going to put the names in there as well. Haney says he's levels above Brian Norman. Haney says, and levels covers are more skilled than Brian Norman. He says he's more skilled. So guess what? And Haney was trained by Mike McCallum, Zab, and Yoel Judah. He was trained by Sugar Shane Mosley. And he was trained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. So when you write this down and look on a piece of paper, you say, well, shit, Brian Norman flat-footed, he got no footwork, and he just a power puncher. Brian Norman have no ring IQ. He's not athletic. He has no boxing skills. He fought a bunch of setup fights that fighters that's tailor-made for him. So he ain't fought nobody. And he's shinny. So Brian Norman is shinny, power puncher, no footwork, no ring IQ. He's not as athletic as Devin Haney. He really don't know how to box, and he fought nobody. And you compare that to Devin Haney's experience, resume, better competition, better names. He's levels above Brian Norman. He's more skilled. He trained with Mike McCallum, Zab Judah, Sugar Shane Mosley, and Floyd Mayweather. Who you putting your money on? True. Shout out to Rico from Naptown. Hey, okay. Shout out to Anthony. Hey, okay. Shout out to we got a lot of calls today. Shout out to Martin from Jersey. Hey, okay. Shout out to Michi from College Park. Hey, okay. Herb from New York. Hey, okay. Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Vision Sports from the DMV. Hey, okay. Dean from Philly. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ike from Baton Rouge. Hey, okay. Damon from Detroit. Hey, okay. CJ from the 504. Hey, okay. Rick Timms Southside, man. My main man Rick, Southside. Hey, okay. Shout out to Clayton from Austin. Hey, okay. Derek from Florida. Hey, okay. 8B from the ATL. Hey, okay. Hey, AB, thank you for stalling me out, fam. I appreciate that. Who else we got? Shout out to Rico from Naptown. Hey, okay. Shout out to Anthony. Hey, okay. Shout out to Loyalty. Hey, okay. Who else we have? Shout out to Keisha. Happy birthday, Keisha. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Cardenas. Hey, okay. Gold Rush. Hey, okay. Shout out to Old Delope. Hey, okay. Arnold Brown, salute. Hey, okay. Jamie Vasquez. Hey, okay. G5 from the Bronx. Hey, okay. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Hey, okay. Shout out to Summer in November. Hey, okay. Rico from Naptown. Hey, okay. Who else we got, man? Shout out to WMS, salute. Hey, okay. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Hey, okay. Gold Rush. Hey, okay. Hey, Gold Rush, I got it all written down. That's what they say. We finna find out Saturday. Shout out to the Cardenas. They're not through the island. Shout out to round one. Clinton in the building. Cooking with Sir Senior. Shout out to Kian. Shout out to Daniel. The Opulent. Salute. Shout out to Rick Stage. Who else we got in the building, man? Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to the Goddess. Shout out to who else? Shout out to Wayne. Edwin. Lady T in the building. Shout out to JDV. Who else we have in the building? Shout out to Weedy. Weedy say Jit not ready, coach. We gonna find out Tuesday. We gonna find out Saturday. We gonna find out Saturday. Hey Rico, what you say, Weedy? You say Jit not ready, huh? Yeah, we finna find out Saturday. Shout out to Edwin. Shout out to Edwin. Shout out to Schoolo. Cooking with Sir Senior. Shout out to Dog Man. There's levels to this. I'm levels. There's levels. We just say Devin gonna watch Jit. He gonna watch him, huh? All right. Shout out to Chris Legg. Shout out to Cool Boy Curry. Yeah, we gonna watch him, dog. This shit gonna be like taking candy from a baby, fam. Shit gonna be like, all right. We gonna find out. I want to see it. I swear to God, I want to see it. Sugar Made Judah. We put Sugar Made Judah together, sprinkled with a little bit of Mike McCallum. You get what I'm saying? That boy from Georgia in trouble. You dig? It is what it is. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The fight is in 3 days. Tomorrow is going to be 2 days. Friday is going to be the weigh-in. And Saturday is going to be the fight. Lord have mercy. It is what it is, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Hey, look, man. I'm levels above you. Levels. You did?
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.